Okay, so we got banned. We went to the tavern. We're like, what's there to do? On the way there, we passed a bunch of stuff for the festival, so we were like, let's go there.
I have a gourd now for my alcohol.
Filled with fire or something.
Dwarven
from the
firewater.
No.
Firewater.
Oh no. She can bring her alcoholism on the go.
Oh, I'm not done yet. I ain't done yet.
Falaschi got cursed.
Yep. On Falaschi's little quest for some magical scrolls and learning equipment, like research material, she came across this dude who had a very, very powerfully cursed coin. She exchanged one of her coins for his coin because it was bringing him bad luck and he didn't know about it. We had to take care of that. I fell on my face. Yeah. Because I tripped forward. And the coin went flying and got stuck to the bottom of a guy's shoe. And I had to chase the guy down so I could get the coin back so that he didn't get unlucky. The guy got bit in the ass by a dog.
What kind of anime bull? What kind of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure bullshit?
This was a severe bad luck coin, as in if it got to anybody any worse, they could have possibly died from it. That's how bad it was.
You know the episode of Supernatural with the rabbit's foot?
Oh, season 3
That.
or 2.
He knew the season and everything. Like holy shit.
So then I had to find a cleric. She was sketchy about me because, necromantic energy. So then she got all her cleric friends because of how powerfully, cursed this coin was. And in exchange for bringing it to their attention, I got... What spell was it again?
It was a very strong spell. I think it was
very
Sunburst.
powerful. Very powerful.
Sunburst.
Starburst or sunburst or something
Sunburst.
like that.
Sunburst.
You can't hear me? What? I literally just said sunburst.
I want fan art of Falaschi just generously caressing a skull with a flower growing out of it.
Oh, that would be so cute.
Like, everyone thinks necromancers are evil and shit, and then we have Falaschi, who kind of just is
She has a
the
skull and
beauty.
everything.
Wait. No, Ricardo!
The moment I heard Ricardo, I heard also a Hispanic voice in my head scream, Veronica! Okay, so explain the whole menagerie situation again. I don't even know when Jericho's gonna come into the story at this point.
Let's put it this way. Peter would have a fucking field day with this bitch.
No, then Peter would kill all the animals in captivity because Peter.
Yeah.
Anyway, after Falaschi, who went after Falaschi for initiative on that roll? Was it me or was it Kayla?
I think you were before me, but I got ahead of myself. I got excited.
I know I was
confused.
the last.
We went into battle?
No. We rolled initiative so that, for who...
When we split up, we rolled initiative to see who in the story went first.
Yeah.
I think it left up to me last because I was the last one in the initiative, and I was talking to the goddamn Cancun who kept repeating me.
So you guys had a Tales of Boss Sing Say episode. Okay.
Yes. So I went off to go buy myself
Alcohol.
a gourd because I'm an alcoholic. So now I have a gourd full of dwarven fire whiskey.
Hold on. What did it have first? It had mead first.
Yeah, I had cheap ass ale in it first. Because I was cheap ass, but I just wanted alcohol. And then this dwarf came up to me and was like, I got something better for you. And I just looked down at him and I was like,
Nice.
What do you want, shorty? And
The Duragol was Grundle.
And he's like, I got something better. He's like, I got dwarven fire whiskey, so I just not breaking eye contact, entirely chugged the ale out of my gourd, and then went to go get some dwarven fire whiskey.
And she got a discount for chugging.
And then I got a discount because I'm an alcoholic.
I'm surprised there's not a thing where, you become, for some reason, your constitution should just, drop, but, your aim with your arrow should be impeccable when you're drunk.
So you mean drunken fist?
Basically. How has that not happened to you? I expect you to be all Legolas with a bow when intoxicated.
Normally, I'm pretty sober when I shoot my bow, though.
Yeah, we figured out prestidigitation can
Can clean your liver. Or no. It wasn't prestidigitation.
I have lesser restoration.
There,
Right.
that's it. Because prestidigitation would have taken out her entire system.
But yeah, it also cured her hangover.
Oh.
Cause I was gonna prestidigitation her liver, and you're like, no, that'll kill off all of the good bacteria and wipe out her system. Bad idea.
And then I was
So
like,
you guys
wait,
found a way for her to constantly be able to drink. She just needs enough mana to keep
tell
casting it on.
he knows.
I bought 2 daggers from a lady who has really good crafting. And then I went into the menagerie with them, but when I came out, because I left them in there, I won a throwing competition and got a magical item. And then I went and stole a magical mask.
Oh, I said I had a dream last night about a talking baby.
I just saw Ray's face.
I just see his teeth.
Wait, is Ray a jump scare right now?
Do you want to turn on the light while he's in the room?
No, this is funnier.
Right, like goddamn. Whenever somebody sits there and say, "Hey, where's Ray?" in the dark, it's like, "Ray, smile."
You know the shadow people, that Puffy Peanut and everybody was doing for a while? That.
It's like the Conjuring trailer. He could just put his hands out and just real quick. And then he jump. Oh my god, if he did that to Kayla, that would be horrifying. Just.
He's the monsters in the shadows.
I still see it. No, now I'm sad. He died.
Okay. Hold on. We need to play that game when we're all here. By the way,
What game?
it's the clap game. It's like hide and seek, except for the seeker is blindfolded and has to find you by sound.
Oh, Marco
So-
Polo, basically?
Yeah.
Basically
no,
Marco Polo.
Basically Marco Polo, but
Dry
you
Marco
clap.
Polo.
I was last with a Cancun that was repeating everything I said.
Now I have to
We
figure
haven't-
out something about.
I figured it a bit. Just let it talk. Just repeat whatever I said.
Is that what Kenku speaks?
Actually, I just want to be that person and just sit there and just say, have it say, "You're an asshole," and then someone walks by and he just says it.
No, don't teach the king to get.
We're essentially the guardians of the galaxy, because we'll help people, but we'll also steal their stuff.
Oh yeah. So the thing that happened with the pixies was that they went into the menagerie and some pixies broke loose because accident.
Because Falaschi was enthralled with them, and Dekka came up behind her and scared her, and I knocked over the
Cage.
terrarium thing, and the hinges broke.
Oops.
Because they
I
were
was so happy that Dekka decided to surprise to scare Falaschi
Listen.
because I was like, how am I gonna get them out? Whip! Served on a silver platter. Alright, I'm gonna take
I was
it.
either going to release the hippogriff and the griffin, or I was going to go fuck with Falaschi. It presented itself.
And when that happened, they were all flying around, and then they changed Falaschi's hair color, and then Willow.
Oh, and I got booped in the nose by one.
You
as
got
well.
booped in the nose with one, yeah. And then Willow, the whip owner, the owner of the menagerie. I've named her Willow Moriarty because she's a bit of a mastermind. And she cracked her whip, and then all the pixies were like floating, like in that scene from Harry Potter.
Immobulus.
So that's why Dekka wants the whip, because stuff stops moving when she cracks it.
And we went around, we were led around by the lady because she was going to kick us out afterwards because she was like, you guys are trouble, fuck off.
Haha.
But we got
You
a tour
invited-
by herself personally.
Oh yeah,
In the process, learn how much of a horrible person she actually was.
yes.
I
Adding
forgot.
on, Falaschi is not aware that her hair has changed yet,
Ooh, fun. Fun.
so
I want to be the
Think-
first to notice that.
Yeah, because last time you saw her, pink hair, and now it's like,
Pink.
Verdict?
Ooh, 19. Let's go. 10. Okay, I'll accept that.
what you rolling for, buddy?
I'm just testing my 20.
I am the Hufflepuff,
Yes, you are.
and
What?
be true to Hufflepuff fashion, I have cookies.
Yeah, I'm this close to getting some cheesecake that's in the fridge.
I can't eat with my fangs in. I tried.
So,
It's
So
interesting.
that's not so wrong.
You wanna see what happens? It's great.
I'm
Do you become
honestly
super?
You're just gonna
like,
Because they pop out.
Ah.
Do your
Backstory.
best Texas impersonation.
basically.
Become a
Well,
sailor.
alright, folks, that's our duty. We heard of me, did we?
Exactly. That's exactly what she sounds like.
Texas will be proud of you.
Is there anything else we need to go over before we do our intro?
I think that was the intro, because it kind of was just solidifying everything that happened.
That's gonna be a dick edit. Let's start with Jericho.
Oh, hi. I
Ohio.
wasn't.
So you're sitting in your hospital bed at the guard station, and Nurse Rock, as we like to call him, gets into the room and is like,
Rock Armstrong.
"Done anything stupid yet?"
No.
We took his herb away as well.
Yeah, I still have his pipe.
You still have my good shit.
I do.
Jericho's the
good
most
shit.
sober he's been in a while. He's just like staring at his feet like, oh, sir.
His mind has never run quicker in a while.
I
I
can
can
see every
process
equation.
everything.
Right. and so, what do you do besides being an adventurer?
Well, I'm also a traveling musician.
Oh, a musician, eh? Wait,
Yeah.
you mean those kind of people with magic through song?
Yes, actually.
Well, why didn't you say so? You could heal yourself the whole dang time.
Oh wow! What?
Jericho just looks up like, Nani?
What?
I'm sorry. Care to explain, please?
Well, you should know some spells that heal you.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I've been in this business a while. Yeah, listen. I'm stressed. I haven't had my. I'm way too sober. Nurse, I'm sorry.
Just heal yourself and get out. You've wasted so many resources already.
You're a waste of space. Go away.
Jericho's like, all right, cure wounds.
Zzz.
Now most of your wounds have healed up nicely, but you still have a lot of scars.
That's fine. Just add them to the collection. Bet.
Indeed.
16 scars.
All right. So Jericho is just gonna be.
Why would chicken love scars? Yes.
So yeah, Jericho's just gonna grab all his shit. Now that he's he stretches a bit, kind of just like gets ready to just fucking leave. Thank you for all your hospitality. I'm sorry.
you just see him go like, and I've been stressing over you so much.
Listen, it's been a while since I got shot. God, I can do that, okay?
Get out before I get you back in that bed.
Yeet!
Oh.
Nurse Rot.
They can be taken in so many ways. Either way,
He's a Viking.
Jericho's. They can be taken in so many ways. And Jericho just sat there and said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
I ship it.
Mm-hmm.
Jericho loads up with all his shit and just bolts. C'est la vie.
So you get out of the guards' quarters and get out into the world again. You breathe fresh air. Smells like cow dung and horse poop.
Alright. I mean, but I'm like by the guards area, so I don't doubt this.
Alright. So you notice immediately that a lot of people are going in one direction, and they all seem pretty chipper.
Oh, hey, what? People who aren't depressed? Let's go see what this is about.
How dare you call us out like that?
Alright, so you follow the people for a good few minutes, and then you arrive at what seems to be like a giant marketplace that just kind of appeared all of a sudden.
Well, let's solve this. Jericho just kind of takes a look around, seeing what's up. So it's just like a marketplace and there's lots of people?
There's lots of people, lots of stalls, having holding and selling a lot of different stuff, and in the middle you see a large, circus tent.
Interesting. That place looks big.
Right. It's red, by the way. I keep forgetting to point out details like that.
That it's red. Okay.
Red circus tent. It meant
Large red tent.
All right.
Genuinely curious. I want to go check this out. What's all this?
So you get there, and the sign at the front entrance says Moriarty's Menagerie.
I look over and I wave at him.
Oh yeah, and Anvil is there.
And I'm outside.
You didn't
And
see
then I
Anvil. You didn't see
And then I
Anvil
go-
before she waved because
Yeah, I did. I was about to ask.
because
I'm a rogue?
your passive perception is not high enough to notice her just standing.
Ouch.
Sorry, I'm just
And I look at him and go, why the fuck are you out of the hospital?
Oh, hey, did you know I can heal myself?
And we'll just slowly go,
Face palm.
no, I did not know that.
I forgot about that too. So we're not gonna tell the other sis. We're gonna say that I was discharged because I'm all better.
We can do that. I
Yeah,
believe
play
that they
along.
are all still inside.
This is
Oh,
gonna
everyone's
make it very
here? Bet.
interesting.
But I don't want to go inside, so I'm gonna be out here.
Strange
I
enough.
mean, has anything been suspicious since everyone went inside? Anything?
The lady is an asshole bitch.
I mean, that's just people. Okay, so nothing out of New York.
Spicy.
Oh.
She controls the animals or the monsters and none of them like her. They're all terrified of her.
Some are terrified and some want to kill her.
Okay. But no one's died, right?
No, nobody's died. Deca got us all in trouble, of course.
Yet.
Ah, okay, cool. Well, if no one's died, I guess we might as well just grab everybody.
She's trying to volunteer us on a course, but I said, fuck that. That's why I left.
Ah. Alright, cool. Well, I mean, do you want to go inside with me, or are you gonna stay?
I'll go inside.
Alright, cool. Let's go. Let's go get our friends.
I hide all the new daggers I got.
Alright. So as you step inside, you notice that there are lots of, there's like a little bit of artificial lighting, like torches. No, lamp, like oil lamps, so the flames don't accidentally torch the whole place. And you see a lot of different like beings trapped in cages and whatnot. Made a whole list and I still have it, and I'm super proud of it. Like a lot of different, very dangerous monsters from across the realm. You see as you walk in, you see a blue-skinned humanoid figure, big eyes that just like stares at you. You notice a dryad, a box full of fairies, a gargoyle, a grell, some griffins, a griffin, a hellhound, a hippogriff, a kenku in a cage, just being kenku-like, a medusa, and a few other different kinds of beings that will become more apparent to you as you go further in.
Wasn't there a knoll in there too, I believe?
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh.
I found in here because it was like cutting in and out.
Oh. Well, this place isn't a petting zoo.
No. It's a display of...
What made you think it was a petting zoo to begin with?
What is this zoo?
It's a display of magical creatures held here against their wills.
As quote-unquote trophies.
I lean over to Anwa. Are we gonna do the thing where we're not assholes?
Are we the bad?
Quite probably.
I've been out of the hospital for 5 minutes. This is the greatest thing ever.
At least you know you can heal yourself now. That's why I was whispering it to you.
We don't.
We haven't gotten to the fruit yet.
Okay, so
it's me because I'm probably the closest since I'm sitting at the hippogriff and griffin.
there's also a hellhound. It's like fucking dope.
I haven't mentioned hellhound yet.
Yeah, no, it's there and it's menacing and scary.
Oh, this is like a great place for fucking Venator to just like shake hands with different things and turn into them.
But he can't get that close. They're all
they have,
Sad.
and they have to be dead.
Oh, true. Okay. Well, I
Not
guess
to
then.
mention they are kind of sort of scared and they don't get anywhere near us. They stay at the back of the cage if they can.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to find everyone and the plan. I don't like this place. I kind of feel bad.
Kinda.
It's another reason I left it earlier. I didn't want to be in this den of evil anymore.
But also that one thing just staring at me, I kind of just look at it. I'm just like,
I'm
are we
still
sure we're gonna do it though?
You just stare at it and go, and then it shifts into looking light,
Oh. Oh.
and then it mimics your body language.
Oh. Jericho just starts.
It follows suit, but like clumsily.
I believe this is the mimic that was looking at me earlier.
This is my son. We must save him.
You're mimicking
we
me.
must save him.
Mimicking me.
Okay. So I guess Jericho and Ann will just start looking for our friends? ? Or do we run into Willow Moriarty?
No, she's with Decca.
Okay, bet. So I guess we
They have some background music playing. Let's get it on.
Can you feel the love?
There's no love lost between them. It's cool.
It's lust.
My mind is telling me no.
A lust for some. My body's telling me.
That works.
Alright,
Alright.
let's go find our buddy.
Let's go find a friend.
So we walk through the area. Who do we get to first?
And what else do we see? Here.
Well, you first get to Falaschi. Looking at. I was looking it up. Goddamn.
I thought it was the Meredith.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just need to look up the Meredith itself.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on.
Does
she see us coming or no?
No, she's probably locked eyes with the Meredith talking to it.
Oh. Okay. Well, then, whenever she comes into viewing distance, Jericho wants to scream, Falaschi!
Jericho,
like,
no.
like,
Jericho probably doesn't recognize her.
Yeah,
Oh,
her hair's a
right.
different color.
I can't.
If
Yeah, you
she's
notice someone is
facing
standing-
you,
You notice someone
my back's
standing.
Someone
notice
very
that-
tall with horns.
Yeah, you notice.
I
someone
noticed the thickness.
Can the BM talk?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you notice what seems to be a tiefling dressed in Falaschi's clothes, but her hair is different. Before it was flaming pink, and now it is black.
I go up to her and stand beside her. Are you gonna talk to us, or are you just gonna ignore us for the Meredith?
I'm sorry.
Wait,
I brought a guest.
Oh, Jericho's alive and out of the hospital. Excuse?
yeah. It turns out I'm all better. They discharged me. It's all good. Hi. Also, what happened to your hair?
What about my hair?
And we'll just smile.
Sweetheart, you used to be a really hot redhead or pink head, but you got charcoal hair now.
That's one way to put it. You got charcoal hair now.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And now Falaschi's just distraught over her hair. Oh no! Do you know how hard I worked to figure out how to get my hair pink?
Wait, so you aren't a natural red?
I mean,
it doesn't
No.
matter. Looks good anyway. Kind of dig the new look, you know. Cements the queen necromancer vibe I've been getting.
my hair.
Just her reaction was perfect. It's like, what the fuck?
I pat her on the arm. It looks great, sweetie.
And yeah, but then you actually get a look inside that Falaschi was staring into, and you notice that there's pretty big, like 8 feet tall, snake lady in the cave with 6 arms.
Is she thick though?
Yeah.
That's what we were missing last session.
I was so prepared for that. I was so prepared. Is she thick?
You best believe she is.
I've been trying to figure out a way to break her out this entire time.
suddenly, Jericho, you hear a voice inside your head that goes, "Keep your thoughts to yourself."
She called him out on that shit real fast.
Well then,
She called you on that real fast.
I don't know. Do you really want to see what my thoughts are?
I mean, she can.
I'm like really tempted just to be like, okay, let's take a stroll down memory lane. Shall
I would not be surprised if she decided to mind flay you.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should get a mind flayer.
Shit!
Damn it, Ray, keep your mouth shut!
Will do!
I'm just gonna look it up. I'm not promising anything.
Will Byers.
Lies and shenanigans! What have I done?
Alright, well, since you said keep your thoughts to yourself, Jericho's just to say I'm not apologizing.
I'm not apologizing.
Of course you're not. Of course you're not. But you're right. He just dismisses you, coughs, looks away.
I'm just thinking how I don't want to be in here. It's terrible and I want to get out.
Okay.
You two are more or less in the same mindset.
Okay, so let's find a way to get the rest of our group and then get everything out of it. Because I don't think anything likes being, except that one thing that's just looking kind of cute. I don't think it knows its situation.
Which one?
What was that one thing that was just acting as is?
Mimic.
No, not the
Yeah,
mimic.
the mimic.
Was it the mimic? Okay. AKA my son.
I was gonna, sorry, I was just gonna be really responding with like, "Okay, Moon." I'm terrible. Yeah, and then you come across Venator.
Do we leave the Maryland?
Do you?
I'm still there.
But no, we need.
I gotta get her out.
We need to get everything out. We should all like reconvene, like we regroup and come up with a plan. Either that, or we're just gonna break all the locks and set the tent on fire.
Can't leave her though.
It'd just be for now. Or we're gonna plan a heist. And a heist.
Alright.
Who knows?
Okay, don't worry, Falaschi. We'll get her out.
We'll get everyone out.
We're gonna get everyone out.
What's
For
going to work?
everything.
So we walk onward.
Indeed. Venator, out of the corner of your eye, you notice something that reminds you very much of your teacher, your sensei, your mentor.
I'm gonna take this off for now, y'all.
Okay. I kind of look over at what caught my attention to try to focus on it a bit better.
Yeah, it looks like a bush that's just sitting in a cave. But all the leaves are like yellowish, kind of dying. And then it notices you, and you see that it is indeed a dryad.
I thought it was gonna be something that's gonna make make me have a heart attack for sitting there. I look at the dryad and just kind of wave at it.
You can see from her stare that she is like not happy.
Mentally there.
Yeah. She looks away again and is like, oh no. Nothing can get me out of here.
Hopeless.
Indeed.
I look there and ask her, how long has it been?
I don't know. I haven't seen the sun in so long.
That's probably what's gonna kill her more. That makes her feel weak. And if I'm thinking about it right, them not seeing the sun makes her kind of weak.
I mean, it's not like the crazy lady wants them to be strong.
Well, then again, a dryad can take control of the animals if she wanted to, if they were strong enough. Anyway, I'm probably conflicting two different things. I look at the dryad again and just kind of I bite my tongue for a second there because I want to say a lot of things. I want to say a lot of colorful words, but I can't with the fact of knowing that this something that rhymes with a witch. This person, people are all around at all corners. But I look at the dryad and approach her quote unquote room, and I don't think I can do it. I want to see if I can use healing word on her.
Alright.
I don't know if it's gonna do anything for her.
I could use sunburst.
Oh!
Bit up Bulbasaur her, okay.
Yeah, I'll remember that
kid,
one
I
time
kid.
we nuked King Kong so he can fight King Ghidorah. That happened. King.
You mean
Godzilla.
Godzilla?
Yeah, we nuked Godzilla so he can go fight a monster. He was hurt, and our best course of action was to literally set off a nuke in his face. And he was like, I'm better now, let's go.
drawing energy from the universe's true power source, radiation.
I am going to go use healing word. I'm going to use a second level healing word to try to make it a little bit stronger if it does anything for her. Which is going to be a 2d4 plus 2. And I rolled 2. I rolled 2 2s, so it's 4 plus 2. So I heal her for a 6, I guess.
Yep, you mathed right. She pulses a little bit. You can see that some of the energy flowing through her leaves, and some of them turn like a brighter green. And she also looks a little bit younger now. And she just glances over at you, and you can see from her gaze, she's like, "Thank you."
I kind of give her a smile, and I kind of give her a bittersweet smile because I'm not liking the situation she's in. I give her a slight bow and say, "You're very much welcome. I'm sorry to see you in this situation."
What's doing that noise?
Was not me. I have my hands are kind of devoid of something which is wrong.
All right, Jericho, I'm looking at you.
No, I held up my hand because I'm the one who's making the noise. I was playing with my water bottle. That was a me, I'm guilty thing.
I swear I'm a U.S. citizen.
Yo soy americano, yo soy americano.
Are you American? Are you really?
Wait.
From Spanish to fucking Russian.
Suka, yeah.
I know not what you're talking about.
Suka, я русский, комрад.
Of course.
Remember, Lord.
Alright.
I had that brief exchange with the Dryad. I'm pretty sure Jericho and Lana looked at me and just said, "What are you doing?" And Will. Why
Who
am I
the
saying
fuck is
Alana?
Alana? I'm kind of interested in
I
this
don't
new
know.
girl.
I'm just thinking something. No, can't do that because we already made a PSA about that. That's not a very good message to give somebody. Just me trying to shoot myself.
Alana is my TikTok name.
That's why I was.
And also your Discord username.
Yeah. Well, my nickname is Stabby Stabby.
I started to say
Yeah.
Edwell, but I stopped and said Alana.
Alright.
So I healed the dryad a little bit. It wasn't much, but I did something because I don't like the situation I'm in at the moment. I kind of want to go. I kind of want to go find this bitch and just tell her that if she wants to keep these quote unquote trophies alive, she needs to take better care of them because the dryad was dying.
I think they're all kind of dying, my dude.
They are, but the dryad is dying faster. She has no light.
Okay, so did we come across Minotaur yet or not?
Yeah, you do.
Is he
That's-
aware of our presence yet or not?
No, because I have this little goofy grin on my face, happy that I kind of was able to do something for someone.
Okay, cool. I want a Glomps Minotaur.
You want a what?
Minotaur!
Gonna get that revenge from the sewers, huh? Where he surprised you?
A little bit, yes.
Just look over. I just look at him at the last second, and see him just go up and say, "What the fuck? When did you get out of the fucking nursery?
I've missed you, buddy.
Don't you just stop!" I kind of want to just take my tail and slap him with it.
Alright. Roll a d4.
Roll a d4.
With a -1.
Or -1. Wow.
That was a 4, wasn't it?
Almost. I did a 3, so it did 2 to him.
Indeed.
I hit him with my tail and just like, stop it! I will beat you with
Minotaur.
this tail.
Minotaur.
I will beat you with my tail.
But you know I like it rough.
Maybe a different time.
Maybe when he's not murderous.
I get it, okay.
I just kind of just facepalm myself as like, maybe a different time. If that should tell you how this is gonna go with Minotaur, I don't know what will.
The Minotaur route has just now opened.
Minotaur remembers that. Seriously, answer my question. When did you get out? I look over and see Edwell just wave at her to let her know I'm not ignoring her. I'm just kind of surprised that the fucking bard is standing still.
Oh yeah, I got discharged today. Hi.
So
Apparently they had some pretty good healing stuff there.
it sounds like they did a good job. You're walking around like nothing ever happened, like you never got an arrow to the chest.
Shh, we don't talk about. Why you gotta bring up the past?
I look at Venator and say, I'm sorry!
I look over at Edwell, just like, not your fault. He kind of asked.
I like wrap my arms around, press his chest, and he's like,
He cut out for most of that on my end. I didn't hear it.
Same.
oh, I said I wrap an arm around the car. Start just stop bringing up the past, man. You gotta let it go. You're okay.
I'm just kind of sort of just twitching a little bit. It's like, you know, I might not be this werebear right now, or I might not be our necromancer to avoid you, but I will. Oh my. The Deacon was just sitting here just watching interaction like, what the fuck am I doing?
Falaschi just kind of perks up. Did someone say boar?
Oh god.
My voice senses are tingling.
And then what you doing?
Who?
Minotaur.
I was talking with this dryad. She seemed a little worse for wear, but I helped her the best I could without raising suspicion.
Dear God, this whole place is filled with native rescue. Alright, forgetting the others.
But you didn't
Oh,
ask the
I
most
see that.
important question.
Oh, yeah, is she thick though?
I kind of look at the dryad and look at him and say, you ask.
I mean, she is.
I mean, she is. Okay, then.
We need to incentivize Jericho further so he can help get them.
Oh god.
Oh, there is no God, only still.
Okay, so wait, hold on. So that means we just need Deca then.
Yeah. She's getting it up.
She's gonna be harder to collect.
Okay. Jericho's coming to terms with the fact that Blaze goes against everything, okay, and is ready to, like, enact. Let's
I
go
kinda
find our
just-
ranger. We need the team back together.
Well, if you find the person that owns this place, you will find her. She kind of picked up your slip. She's hitting on them right now.
Jericho senses a disturbance in the force.
Yep. So Willow is just like arms crossed, kind of putting her weight on one foot, being like, "So what's your biggest take?
Wait, say that
What's
one
the
more time.
biggest-
What do you mean?
What's the biggest thing you killed?"
Biggest thing I've killed?
Time to bluff.
Hold on. I wasn't prepared for this one.
Now the shoes on the other foot
How the turns
have tabled.
I mean, there was a necromancer.
No, we've killed necromancers. You
That's
could
like
say
an everyday thing.
necromancers.
That's like an everyday thing for us, though. That's normal. Mm.
Yeah, but what about the bitch?
The
lady?
gods. We fought God,
You fought a
demigod.
I
kind of
look at her. I
god.
look at her. I was like, well, it depends on what angle you want to look at it. I have currently engaged in demigods. I have encountered a fire salamander. What's your take? What you looking for? Anything specific? You want exotic? You want everyday thing? We fight necromancers on a daily.
Where do you scrounge up necromancer? That seems like that'd be hard to come by.
Honestly, you would.
Falaschi
think-
just like.
Well, I mean, they
Under
can
the
do a pretty
sea.
cool. They can do a pretty cool parlor trick, but in the end, necromancers don't bring in a lot of people. Try. They're not.
Necromancers aren't
Yeah.
necessarily an item you want to bring in for a showcase, though. I mean, they're people. It's their skill set. They're not trophies. They train themselves to learn that stuff.
Well, I mean, if they engage in the undead, then I reckon they no longer are people.
I would beg to differ on that one, but we do have parting views.
Deca
And you
starts
seem like a
having
very,
philosophy.
very intellectual person, so I can see that.
Well, you certainly know your way with word.
I've
Don't. Ooh.
had my time.
You had your time with a rock.
The boulder!
Well, not the boulder, not the rock, but a rock.
She got
I
a
want to
lot.
look over and say, but enough about me. I'm very curious about how you acquired that whip. That's not something you come across anywhere. Was that custom? Did you make it yourself?
Oh, this little thing? No, well, you see, my dad was was a leather worker, and he made a lot of different things for a lot of different people. And then he made this for me on my 15th birthday.
That's impressive.
It's nothing more than that's nothing more than a standard whip, although the detail work is quite exquisite.
It's like, if I may, I don't want to take it. If I can take a closer inspection.
Oh no, you see, I'm the only one who can handle that whip. No one gets to touch it but me.
Special enchantments.
No? Just very protective of something that's very sentimental.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It's spot on with the voice, by the way.
So curious about this Tarask that you were planning on going to look.
Oh, that big thing?
Yeah, is that what brought you to this area to begin with?
Well, I mean, they do got a pretty penny around here, which reminds me you need to pay for, like, getting in here and look. But yeah, you know, I'm just here to reconnaissance, to see what I can get. Although, it'd be nice to get a full-sized adult Tarask, or preferably female, because they tend to be bigger and stronger. That'd be nice to get in, but they are quite big, so that'd be a hassle to keep in check all the time. So I'm thinking about maybe bringing in a cup.
I mean, my offer still stands if you need a hand.
Well, I greatly appreciate that. We should figure out some time after all this hullabaloo is ended. Now y'all are getting up, Deca and Willow, and seeing them chatting, flirting, comparing.
Question, is Willow thick though?
Yeah, she's pretty aight. More muscle than fat.
Okay.
Athletic build.
Indeed.
Oh.
When did that stop Jericho?
Now, I have a very important question. I have a passive perception of 16. Would I see at least Jericho coming?
Yeah.
You would sense my lustrous rage at you flirting without me involved.
You sense the energy of someone who is disgruntled and lustful.
The disturbance in the voice.
As soon as he's within distance, I'm about to be a dick, I'm sorry. But I'm also trying to impress this woman. As soon as he is within distance, non-lethal, I'm not trying to hit him. I want to pull out my... Is Jericho wearing a hat?
No, I've never...
Where's the loosest part of clothing on you?
My pants.
The arrow to the knee.
Oh, it's that small? Okay.
You. Jericho canonically wears gray sweatpants for a reason.
I would like to quick draw, shoot an arrow at Jericho's direction, but aiming for the loosest piece of article of clothing he has.
Alright. That's gonna be a...
I want to roll to catch the arrow. Be like, the fuck.
Okay, Jericho, are you ready to get a test again?
Gonna test that self-healing you have.
Yeah.
Indeed. So, Deca, you are going to need to roll a pretty high dex because it comes with added disadvantage, or not disadvantage, but extra DC.
Does she have advantage because it's a ranged weapon and or no?
No.
And
it's also quite close quarters.
Well, at least you know the bard isn't gonna get left out. Like, he was gone for a session, he comes back and everybody's picking him already.
If I ever wanted to roll a natural 20 ever in my life, it's right now. So please, for the love of God, natural 20. Don't fucking fail me now, please, for the love of God. I can't. Okay. It wasn't a natural 20, but I rolled a 17 plus 24.
Kayla?
A 17 plus 24?
Not plus 24. I
No,
have a
it's-
plus
24
7
is
with
the
my
total.
bow.
Deca?
I have a plus 7, so.
Alright, so now I'm gonna need good old Jericho to roll me. Now, is it gonna just be Dex, or do I want to be like acrobatics, athletic, perception? Ooh, sleight of hand maybe, that could be fun. And let's just go with the dexterity for now.
Okay. I mean, I also do have a +3 to acrobat.
Alright, I'm just gonna write down the DC, so you know I ain't bullshitting.
Okay. So that's a 18 plus 1, 19. Wait, hold on. Do I do the +1 because that's my dexterity mod, or do I do the +3 to acrobat? What happened?
Your DC was 18.
Oh.
Alright, you catch the arrow.
Or why?
He's looking at me like, just nonchalantly. Oh, it's just you, Jericho. I thought somebody was sneaking up on us. Why are you out of the hospital?
I got discharged. Fucking throw his arrow back. Why?
I would have just kept the arrow for yourself. Do you know how many crossbows you have?
Yeah, but
they
regular
don't
bow
fit.
arrow.
And
Yeah, no,
crossbows
it
take
wouldn't
bolts.
fit. Yeah, crossbows take bolts, which I'm running low on
I'm gonna
since
pick
I
up my
haven't
arrow
bought
and put
ammo.
it back in my quiver.
Alright.
Deca was
That's,
mildly impressed that he got that arrow, by the way.
Only mildly?
Only mildly.
So is Willow. She's like, that was quite the catch right there.
Thank you. PTSD is a hell of a thing.
So is he.
Looks at Anwell, raises eyebrow, winks, looks back. What's going on here?
I'm kind of
No,
also trying to set him up with her as well. So that way, if Deca doesn't win, somebody will.
So it will become a menage a trois. Alright. Sorry, what'd you say for your last thing, Jericho? Look over it, and then you. So
Yeah,
what's
and
going
then
on here?
I'm like, yeah, what's going on here? Deca, why? But, you know. Also, hi, how you doing? I'm Jericho, Memmius. Huh?
Karen Nemius.
I'm Jericho Memmius with a K, and you're like, wait.
I'll look at Jericho and be like, Jericho, this is Willow. She's the proprietor of this wonderful exhibit. Strange smile.
This establishment.
And roll
When
deception.
Deca says that, I have to bite my tongue.
Yes.
Oh,
Actually, what
Wait.
we're doing is we're all together. I'm just gonna look at this wonderful woman, sarcasm, and tell her that your dryad is almost dead. So much for trying to have a live trophy.
He kind of goes like, a dryad? Oh, right. Yeah, I haven't watered that in a few weeks.
Strange,
Thanks for reminding
Not
me.
a cactus.
strained smile.
I just kind of
Hmm.
give this little bewildered look, which is gonna be obvious, and I just kind of just cross my arms and give a little curtain nod, because if I say anything else, it's not gonna be very pretty, and we're gonna have a fight in the middle of this.
He snaps her fingers, and someone from the shadows appears, bows, and disappears again. Alright, now that matter's taken care of.
Jesus Christ.
Excuse you?
Yeah, she's
The fuck?
she's got servant.
Oh. Hmm. That complicates things. But like, also, this is becoming very interesting. I'm not gonna try to seduce her just yet.
All right.
Jericho. Okay, Jericho's gonna be like, yeah, this is an interesting thing you got going on. You turn a profit on these things, or like what's the situation? What keeps you in business?
Well, I rarely do turn a profit just from attendance alone, but whenever some of my trophies die, or if I get tired of it, I'll either sell the remain to someone else, or just get rid of the dang thing. Some attractions do pull in more people than others.
Okay.
Although the mimic at the entrance does attract a lot of people.
That's the deal.
Jericho thinks to himself, my son.
Because what can I say? It's a better mirror than a mirror.
I get that. Okay. But what's a woman like you doing running a business like this? Yeah.
Oh well, since I was locked up in my father's shop most of the time as I was a kid, he told me a lot of stories about monsters and those that defeated the monsters, and I heard a story from a traveling hunter that there was nothing more thrilling than going in for the kill. But I actually just figured it'd be more fun to just capture him, to really show them who's in control. A hunter may be smart in taking down their prey, but it takes persistence to keep them alive.
Red flags are going up in Jericho's head.
Is that a red flag? Crimson.
It's a red flag. It's definitely a red flag. Jericho's like, do I want to stick my dick in this? Do I want to stick my dick in this?
You never stick the dick in crazy, Jericho.
Jericho. All right.
This is like a very tense situation because we're trying to figure out what we can do without making it obvious at the same damn time. Like, holy shit.
I wanna look at her and be like, I'm sorry, you mentioned earlier that this is a paid experience. I'm sorry, we don't want to be freeloaders. How much is it?
It's about 10 silver pieces per person.
Okay.
That's an interesting face, Kayla.
I was trying to pull up my silver.
She opens her currency menu.
Pulls out silver and makes it into a bullet to shoot her in the forehead with.
I'll pay for everybody.
Oh.
I was gonna do that.
I got it.
How do you have money after?
Wait, are you saying that in character or?
I'm saying that in character. I got it.
I'm sorry, what?
Listen, I'm not entirely an asshole. I'm an asshole, but I'm not your asshole. Two different unrelated things.
Oddly specific.
You'll understand later.
Alrighty then.
I kinda just
Takes the money.
I shake my head and sigh. So I guess we're in it for the long run.
Takes the money and goes, "I thank you for your kind patronage. Please do come again and we can discuss the Jurassic thing at a later time."
Well, just... I'll tell her where to find us if she's available. I don't remember the name of the inn that we would say again.
I don't think we ever did it in a name.
I don't think it had a name.
Ran by brothers.
That was
It was that very first episode that we went to it. there was a name, but we haven't said the names yet.
Place with the
This
twins.
is true. Place with
Place with
Benji and Keijo.
Actually, I think I might have that written
Can we just
down,
call it
'cause
Twin
I've been
Taps?
taking notes.
The twin drink.
Twin taps or twin drinks. Twin.
Tap the twins. No.
Ooh.
No. They're both happily married. Don't destroy their happiness.
God.
Alright. She nods, and so if I ever do get lost, I'll just ask her.
Promise you.
I mean, we know
I'll be there.
we're kind of not hard to spot.
You're kind of hard to find.
We're kind
We
of
got a red
motley
dude,
crew.
we got a blue chick, we got a short, we got a medium size, and we got whatever and will. Deadly.
Stabby.
McStabby.
As far as they all know, I'm human.
Black Sabbath.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
I mean, I do wear a lot of black,
You
so...
gave me Jericho.
Unless there's anything else y'all would like to do in this establishment, I'm done.
How much for the mimic?
Not for sale.
Damn. Figured I'd try.
And technically, that ain't a mimic. It just mimics you. It's a shapeshift.
How much?
It's not for sale. Although the mimic, well, I wouldn't recommend using that. It's got a temp.
I just have a question. I want to ask this, which I want to ask this woman now. I keep avoiding saying bitch, but I'm
Just say
thinking
it.
of
Just say it.
everything. I'm thinking. of
And Will
everything
starts
you
to
call her.
walk out.
I just kind of look at her for a second, and then slowly started to walk away, and just like, ever heard of a tale called the most dangerous game? And just walk away.
Minotaur, why you gotta be ominous?
Huh?
Why you gotta be
Minotaur being an ominous, dramatic bitch.
What?
Well, the question
What?
is, does
Woman.
Does this world have-
to be nice? Huh?
this world have that game or that story? That's a question.
I just sat there and said, have you ever heard of a tale called the most dangerous game?
Oh, the one
That's why
about
I
the
said
dragon?
tale, not
Yes.
Yeah, let's
Tail.
go with that one.
Tail. Ha ha ha.
I see what you did there.
She points at a wall. Yeah, the tail of the most dangerous game. There's a tail. Dragon tail right there.
I'm gonna
I
go
look at-
find
I look
Falaschi.
I look up at the tail, and look at her, and it's like, sure, let's go with that. And just walk away before anything else.
Alright.
Because I'm just like, oh, there's so many things I want to say, and there's so many things I want to do, but I have to wait because we're in a very bad situation to do anything on the offense.
Well,
It's pissing me off.
as we leave, Jericho kind of like, like walks up there and is like, hey, if you ever need someone for some work or, or just lonely, just, let me know. We're staying at this thing.
Oh, sure.
Winks, leaves. Let's go.
Finger gun. What are those?
Finger crossed.
Concept.
I don't know.
Alright. So you exit the tent. Where do you go next?
I look at Jericho and ask, did you actually look around or did you just come straight to this tent?
I kind of like I don't know. I left the house. I saw people looking not depressed. I was like, what's going on? saw the big red thing. I was like, let's go there.
So basically, you just came here because the ADHD took over.
Hi, I'm Jericho.
That's what happens when he's been off his meds for too long. Also, you're med.
Yeah, herb.
Oh yeah, Falaschi. Do you have my stuff?
Your stuff? Oh, yeah. She just kind of, like, reaches into the Harpy backpack. Hands you a pipe. Or, wait.
Jericho, with the swiftness, loads it and lights it.
Like, she doesn't even realize that it's out of her hand. And
But it's not. But you had held it out, and next to know, Jericho's just like.
Jekka is confused.
Roll for sleight of hand.
He's already
Okay.
smoking. You didn't even know it.
That is a 16.
Alright, fair enough.
He's already smoking. You didn't even know
I don't even know if there's anything that would do that, so I'm just gonna leave it with the 16.
I think it's the dexterous kind.
It would be a 17, but you said it worked, so I'm.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
It
works
is of the
with
dexterous. Yeah. Yeah, you grab it, smoke it, you feel 10 times slower.
You feel like your normal self again.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Hey.
Air from the heavens.
Woo! All right. Karen is back. All right, everybody.
I'm gonna take a sip of my gourd, my dwarven firewater.
So that place was a little unsettling.
A little?
We need to get that whip.
I mean, kinky.
No. Listen to me. With that whip, she has control over all those creatures in there. She can paralyze those creatures with that whip. If we get that whip, she has no control over them.
Okay.
Easier said than done.
Why do you think I was curious when she asked about the Tarrasque? If we can get in all that mission with her, get on her good side, let the Tarrasque take care of the rest of the work, we get the whip, get the hell out of there before the Tarrasque can get us, and we get those creatures out of there.
That sounds dangerous. I was.
Or we could just use the whip to stop the Tarrasque from hurting us and leave.
I was also
Kind of
gonna
the point.
suggest. I was gonna suggest that one of us, maybe sleep with her, and then we have the stealthy one over here kind of steal the thing while she's distracted.
She has that thing constantly wrapped around her wrist.
Kinky.
It won't be an easy task.
I guess that
I've tried.
sounds like.
I spent my time flirting with her. Okay, she's kind of a hard egg to crack.
Okay, well then, Decca, 2 heads are better than 1.
Menage a trois.
Are you talking about a threesome?
Maybe.
Then it's just kind of look between Jericho and Dexter. Like, what? Are you two really here in public?
Yes.
Shh, Venator, shush, the adults are talking.
I will end you.
Is that a promise?
How about we go back to the tavern and have this discussion in private?
We need
Let's
to. I'm almost out of
go.
pocket bacon.
Bacon? Oh god, where's Peppa? I haven't seen her in a minute.
I left her at the end because of war room.
You left her at the inn, assuming no one would attempt to sell her for, like...
I assume he put her in one of our rooms.
I fed her before I left.
When you get back, there's shit all over the floor.
I
Oh,
will clean that up!
Prestidigitation! Prestidigitation! Boom, boom, boom!
That's what prestidigitation is used for.
Cleaning up shit in every city.
So,
could clean her up then with presentations because she's nothing but shit.
But shit.
Amy?
Can I ask Jericho to do something?
I don't know, can you?
Well, are we back in private yet? Did we go to the end?
I was just being a dick. Sure.
Well,
So we made it
doesn't
to the
change my
end.
question.
I would think that we're back at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. I pulled Jericho to the side. May I ask a favor of you?
Listen, after we get through tonight's heist, I'll make time for
I mean, we have time until the heist, and that's not the type of favor I'm asking for. I'm still upset with you.
Upset? What did I do?
Promise to kill us?
That. Right. I didn't mean it.
Roll for deception. Because I gave you a chance to roll for deception that time and you didn't take it.
True.
Do I
was
have-
being,
Do I roll as well?
That was
You have to roll an
14.
insight check.
That was 14. Do I have? I have +5 to deception, so 19.
I rolled a 13, and my insight is +3, so it's a 16.
Alright, Jericho, you pass.
Woo!
Neither here nor there. I pull out the blade I won. Could you perform a check on them? Because they did not tell me what it did when I won. I need you to try and identify on it.
You want me to like check out your new knife?
Mm-hmm. It is magical, I know that much, but I do not know what it does.
Okay.
I like the idea of you just
Slowly
handing him
hands it over.
I like the idea of you just handing him a knife and he's like, so it's sharp?
Like, just kind of looks at it, holds it, puts it against like
Yep,
Light.
that's definitely a dagger.
licks it. Yeah, that's a knife.
I look at him and say, you forgot you could heal. What other spells do you have? Like an identify.
Now it's curious that you know that he has.
Well, I'm assuming I've known a lot of bars.
Yeah, but he hasn't done any kind of magic other than heal.
Then heal.
Then heal and the spell. I've only used like defensive magic, and that one time I used offensive magic.
The only offensive magic I've seen you do, which is insult somebody to death.
Mhm.
Does no one remember the thunder shock on the crystal? Did
I
anyone
did.
forget the
Thunderclap.
fact that I like lightning stuff? I don't know. Wait, question DM: do I have an ability to appraise shit?
Yes, you should have a first level spell called Identify.
Oh, okay, I bet. Jericho's remembering things about himself. Oh, I can do that. I'm gonna identify the knife.
Alright. You cast Identify, and I sent you a PM. What it do?
Oh, okay. Has to exit the video portion of. Jericho looks at it curiously. Wait, do I have to tell this, or can I just try to make it act?
I mean,
Keep in mind, I'm not giving it up to you no matter what.
I disconnected. I'm sorry. I'm back.
I'm not giving it to you no matter what.
Oh no,
Don't
it's
tell
not
me I
that. It's not that I want it. It's just I want to show you what it does.
you can choose to do it like that. You can choose to say what it does, or you can make an example.
I want to make an example.
Sure.
Bet.
Where do you throw it?
I'm like,
At Deca.
I'm like, and will hold out your hand. Like, hold your hand up. Or, wait, how... Hold your hand like this.
Very distrustingly stares at you.
Okay, cool. Throws
High
the
five.
throws the dagger in Deca's direction.
What? With my passive perception of 16, do I see this happening?
I don't know, which way are you facing? How far away are you from them?
I would just assume
I
we're
mean-
sitting at a table.
No. I pulled him away. I took him to a different area, like, so he and I could talk about it.
Alright, I don't know, you're 20 feet away, I guess?
I mean, that should work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, because are you deliberately trying to hit her, or just hit beside her, or in front of her, or something?
He just said in her direction.
I want her to see it.
Sure. So in front of her at the table, or something?
Yeah.
Does
On
she
the
have
table?
food? Could you stab something she's eating?
Is she holding her gourd?
The only thing she eats is liquid. So.
You leave my gourd out of this.
You break it, you buy it.
I bought the fair and square.
I mean, you could hit the table. Are you eating anything? I mean, that's probably recommended.
I mean, I wouldn't have food yet.
Pocket
Probably
bacon.
ordered. Pocket, almost out of that.
Yeah, right.
But I've definitely got my gourd in my hand.
And
Alright.
drinking your dwarven fire or something.
Dwarven Firewater.
I want her to see it with her peripherals and be a little scared.
Alright, Jericho, roll me a deck.
Dex throw?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's a nat 20.
Alright.
I mean, like, you want to see this?
No, it's fine. I'm trying to think how to describe this bit. So you throw the dagger in Deca's direction, and you hit the cork of her gourd.
I can imagine Deca just going to take the cork off, and then there's a dagger there.
No, you pull it up and it like stabs into it.
But doesn't hurt you. It doesn't cut you or stab you or anything.
I'm just holding it, I'm just gonna look over. Missing something?
Doing
Is this
a
an
thing.
intervention?
I'm gonna take a big old gulp while staring at him.
Alright, and then what, Jericho?
Oh, and then I looked at Emma. Alright, cool. Now, try calling it back.
But I'm not the one who threw it.
I'm not
And
the owner.
what-
It's the one who threw it, dude. It's the
Oh,
one who threw it.
is it? Okay, never mind. Cool. I'm like, okay, cool. Check this out. Holds hand up and calls the knife.
And in true Kratos/Thor fashion, it flies back into your hand.
Does it take my cork?
Yes.
It takes the cork with it.
I'm taking out my secondary cork and putting it in my gourd.
See, I knew you got that secondary cork for something.
Ah.
Alright, cool. I take the cork out and then put it in her hand. That would shoot. I had her held up. Alright. So it does that.
Did it? That's an amazing attachment for this to have.
Yeah, it turns out it's a retractor dagger.
You kind of turned, dude.
Oh, my bad. I needed to get the name of the thing.
All of us kind of turned our heads to the side.
Yeet.
There he is.
All
But
right.
yeah, it's a retractor dagger.
So, and Will, do you want to try it out on Becca's second cork?
I look at Dekka and I shake my head.
Dekka's still staring in that direction, by the way. She just.
You shot at me earlier. Now we're even.
Piss off!
I will.
Piss off, Ghost.
I put the dagger
A
away.
broomstick.
So, should I call
Rock, paper, scissors, joke.
Falaschi over and you explain to us why you threatened to kill?
Oh, maybe I should explain that to everybody.
Oh, you're gonna tell the group what happened?
Probably. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Dekka and Minotaur have no idea what happened unless you guys complained about me threatening to kill you guys.
No,
Oh,
we kept that to ourselves.
but okay. So yeah, I guess Jericho and Animal go to the table.
Okay, real quick, I have the mask I bought and I slide it on backward.
All right.
I thought you stole the mask. You didn't buy that.
You
You stole
The
don't know
mask
that.
I acquired.
We don't know you
She-
stole
You don't-
it.
You don't know. I stole it.
Appropriated.
All right.
Okay.
You sit down at the table, and you get your talkie talks on while Benji brings you food.
Cool. So hi everyone, it's been a while. It's me, your boy. Dekka, Vinatar. A little sad you guys didn't come visit me in the hospital. I'm not upset about it. It's okay. It's fine.
Well, somebody had to watch this drunkard.
And somebody had to drink the alcohol.
I
You know
miss
how it be.
There's a system. Don't break it.
But
I just kind of sort of just look over and say, you know, despite me just heckling you all the time, I don't want to see you dead.
Hasn't killed me yet.
speaking of killing, so we got leads on that thing that we were doing, you know, with the cult, you know, the thing that kind of got me hospitalized.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good job, one. You guys were all kick ass that night. You know, everyone, you all deserve a round of applause. But so yeah, those guys tried to kill Falaschi while I was in the hospital. That was fun. Not really. There was a dead guy. I mean, there was like an undead guy. And we learned some new information. We got leads, so that way we're not stuck in this city forever.
Problem, we still have a day left in our suspension while they're doing this quote-unquote investigation.
Yeah, we helped with that too. You'd be surprised we.
I want to
Yeah.
look over at Falaschi
Help.
and be like, someone tried to kill you? Why is your hair black?
You were there when it happened. You were right next to her.
I never.
You're the reason
I
her
might
hair
have
is black.
Been there. I might have been there, but not once have I addressed it. I may
Yeah,
have
we
a high
didn't-
passive
we
perception,
would-
but I am a dumbass.
We never addressed it until now because we were just in the moment and focused. We were hyper focused on this woman who has these trophies.
Yeah, I was trying to sleep with her so I could steal something.
Falaschi's just going through a bad breakup.
Big titty girlfriend now. Big titty goth girlfriend.
But anyway, so first on the rounds, I need to apologize to Anwell and Falaschi. I kind of threatened to kill them.
I definitely don't feel bad shooting an arrow at you now.
There was a reason.
I reach over and try and high five Dekka.
I'll accept it.
So yes, I apologize. But necessary actions were necessary.
My only responses to that so far is I'm surprised the tiefling didn't try to warn you.
Yeah, you know what? I'm also surprised about that. She was actually pretty chill about the whole thing. Thank you, Falaschi, for not freaking out. Appreciate that.
I think I was just kind of still in shock.
To be fair, we were being led to a specific place.
I mean, I also just watched a guy Eldritch blast himself in the face, so...
Oh yeah, that was.
I look at her and say, "What?" Because I wasn't in there for that part.
Oh yeah, you missed that. So one of those necromancers that tried to kill Falaschi, we tried to interrogate him. It didn't go so well. He kind of tricked us. He blasted his face off. It was pretty bad.
Okay, Decca's looking back and forth at this point and goes, "What the fuck did y'all do in the hospital?"
Avoided the hospital.
Okay, this is why we weren't allowed to visit Jericho the past day or so.
This is why we were banned from him.
We broke him out of the hospital for a little bit.
We haven't
A lot
seen
of
you for like
it.
24 hours!
Shrugs, a lot happens in a day.
What the
A lot.
fuck?
I reach over and pat Falaschi's arm. I'm sorry.
And now whoever's leading the cult has a personal vendetta against us. Ominous message through the guy who blasted his face off kind of happened.
And the message was...
that we're all going to die.
Yeah, that
Cool.
they're coming for us specifically, yeah.
Yeah, they don't like us.
Cool.
Even
Okay.
maybe
So-
anything else.
We're now being hunted.
Great.
And I booked us a cruise.
To
Why
the
would I
lands
find
across
that
the
to be-
water.
Okay, what's the small text? Why are we going across the ocean?
We're gonna. So, fun
There
fact,
it is.
or fun theory, all the necromancers you've encountered have been foreigners. Foreigners who are suffering from the war across the sea.
Why are they coming here?
Because apparently, refugees are desperate enough to dip their toes in necromancy. Their true goals, not 100% sure. That's why we're going on a trip.
They miss their family, so they dip into necromancy.
Oh yeah, that was kind of what happened with that one guy. His family was dead, he tried necromancy, then he blasted himself in the face. It was pretty gruesome.
Okay, so just to recount everything I just heard. Well, Jericho was in the hospital. Necromancers broke in and tried to kill Falaschi while she was asleep. Some other shit I'm assuming went down, so they took that guy to the prison? Question mark?
Oh
And
yeah, we got
then-
to see the local prison.
And then y'all went to said area, talked to the guy blew himself in the face. Jericho, how did you procure transport across the ocean?
Okay, so
There's information you're not telling us, obviously. I'm confused.
yes, and this coincides with why I threatened our dear friends here. Which again, I apologize. I'm gonna just make a quick look around, make sure no one is like paying specific attention to us. Wait, Marco, do I have to like? If I'm just telling these guys, is anyone trying to like? Because you know my backstory. Could it just be safe just to talk to this group?
See what you can do. Hold on, I'm looking at spells right now, and it's.
Go up to our room?
You could do that, or hold on. Where the fuck is? Doo. There it is. All right, yeah, that would work. I was just looking up the spell silence, and it. While inside the sphere, you can't hear each other, so that's a moot point.
The cone of silence, like from Get Smart.
But yeah,
Silence.
you don't know.
Can I do a perception check just to see if anyone's like listening in on us?
Sure.
Bet I want to do that.
Technically, I'd say it would be insight, because I mean there are people around you. That depends on their own passive perception.
Okay, true. So insight.
Yeah, that's more like to see if they intently, on purpose, are listening in.
Bet I want to do that.
All right.
And which modifier would that go under?
Insight?
Insight.
Yeah, there's a specific insight.
Oh, I don't know that one then.
That's wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, bet. Oh, I have a +0 to wisdom. All right, cool.
Can I roll as well?
Cool.
I mean,
bet.
sure.
I got a 12.
I got a 14 plus 3.
Alright.
I mean, while we're at it, I might as well roll 2 because
We're the ones who know.
yeah,
Alright.
that is an 18 plus 2.
Alright.
So she
You're
got
pretty sure no one is listening in on you.
Okay, cool. Jericho sighs and kind of, is sitting down at the table and looks at everyone. So, I wasn't always just a traveling musician. I've actually been fighting in war since I was pretty young. I got really good at it. Like, really good at it. And throughout the years, I made some friends, made some connections. And we were really good at what we did. So good, in fact, that we decided that we would stop working for, the bureaucrats and anyone who orchestrated war, and would tip the scales in the favor of those who really couldn't do anything about it. So we formed an organization. And we used our skill sets to kind of play with, the politics from the shadows. Keep tabs on things, see who's where, what's going on here, kind of brokering information and tipping the scales if they weren't favorable for certain places.
So you were spies.
We didn't work for anybody. We kind of just did it for the betterment of everyone else.
Are y'all the Illuminati?
No.
The what?
The who? No, we were just good at... We were just really good at killing people.
So y'all were hired assassins?
We kind of did a lot of fundraising ourselves. Look, if we saw a situation...
assassins?
Yeah, we don't like when the wrong people are in charge. We kind of make sure things end up with the right people in charge.
It's like...
I'm over here listening to a story. I just kind of... Yeah, kinda. I'm sitting here just listening to a story and I kind of chuckle to myself a bit.
Officially, we don't exist, but we've gotten...
Freedom fighters.
Yeah,
Wait,
we're freedom fighters.
The fact you're telling us that you used to be in wars and you're really good at it, it's kind of fitting that you're a bar, like, considering there are a lot of bars that I knew in my home for veterans, and they're told all the tales through song.
I mean, when you spend, several nights entrenched with, brothers in arms, sometimes morale goes down. A song kind of helps get you through the night.
It's very true.
But officially, we don't exist.
It was then that Venator and Jericho kind of had a connection right there, and they don't know it. This is a connection? Maybe, but they don't know. Find out in the next episode of Tick to Guildhall.
Are we already calling it a close?
No.
I'm just making a joke.
Which reminds me...
Kind of like a freaking DBZ kind.
Which reminds me... Break? Alright, let's start back up, people. So what happened?
Jericho was still kind of explaining the reason how he got this information. And as he was saying, this group that he formed, they did well. They, killed a lot of people, put a lot of people into power. Just kind of, trading information about who's best for what in the to avoid, war because they are tired of that bullshit. And once Jericho, he tells them, that he found that things were going well enough and that the group didn't need him, so he left. He retired from that life and kind of just started wandering around.
Alright, use your in-character voice.
In-character voice?
Indeed.
Do you have an in-character voice?
I keep forgetting. I keep talking as myself.
What I mean is, instead of being like, then Jericho tells them, then just tell them.
First person instead of third person.
Roll the play.
Okay, yes.
Roll the play.
Well, after a while, things were looking pretty good. It was pretty peaceful for a while. No one had to see any huge conflict. And with that in mind, I hung up my sword for a bit. I'm tired. Wanted to go back to playing some music.
And then you started fighting necromancers?
That's what I meant. You guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what brought you that direction?
Nothing in particular, honestly. I was just going from town to town, playing some music, just enjoying some freedom.
So kind of like it's just kind of like a traveling nomad that sings.
A drifter, if you will.
Fair enough.
But it was just chance I happened upon you guys. You guys seemed like you were having. I was bored.
I mean, to be fair, when we met, it was entirely by accident.
We fought a harpy.
I didn't find you until recently.
By some divine intervention, I guess from all the deities above, Bob and willing, we all decided to just stick together.
Mark was having fun over there.
It's whenever you guys say we met over some random circumstance.
Okay.
Divine intervention.
Can I just say something?
Laser.
Go ahead.
Aliens.
When Ray said something about Jericho being a traveling singing nomad, I just automatically went, secret tunnel! Secret tunnel!
You're not wrong.
Eddie, thank you.
That was what you were going for? Yeah.
Literally has something stone dude. Alright, so Jericho continues. Naturally, since we don't exist as an organization officially, we had to keep things hush-hush. So, if information were to get out, you could understand why that'd be problematic. To which Jericho looks at Anwell and Falaschi. My deepest apologies for threatening to take your lives. I've grown fond of you guys. I really hope, we can get past this.
Well, if your order is as you say it is, I would understand, considering someone that wants to do something bad doesn't want to necessarily have somebody good stopping them.
So yeah, do you wanna tell the guys what experience you had? Like walking into the secret society and suspect Jericho.
They tried to take my daggers and I didn't let them.
So
I
there's
just think
a
it's-
secret society just under our feet, like right now.
Like the necromancers were. Apparently, instead of going right, we should have turned left.
Should have had that left turn at Albuquerque.
Somewhere.
They're making another left turn.
Come back in 10 minutes. You won't miss a damn thing.
Ned.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what a secret society is.
I mean,
When we secret.
the necromancers are also pretty secret.
Yeah, we're
Sorry
we're-
for being a little skeptical, but hearing that there's another underground secret society that has been putting their hand into diplomatic situations without anybody knowing kind of leaves me
On edge.
a little bit on edge.
I mean, I don't know. Fuck, you guys saw, right? You know, we weren't. You know,
I mean,
Well,
you'd really
it-
be surprised how often that kind of thing happens. How often there's
Secret societies, you know now.
not even necessarily just society, but powerful influence outside of what we know.
Your norm is not the.
but it got us transport to the other side. We have supplies.
That sounds like you're trying to kill us again.
I mean, you guys don't have to come, but I'm tired of these necromancers. And, you know, they're kind of out to kill us. We've kind of been, well, let's be honest, we've been assholes.
Well,
But-
with the exception of one necromancer, I agree with him. The necromancers need to stop.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of dead guys everywhere. That actually sounds like a really bad time. No offense, Falaschi.
None taken.
At this
I
point,
got
all
into
I'm
necromancy
thinking,
purpose and one person alone. So
if we can just end this necromancer shit, I can get back to doing what I was originally doing. So the faster we get this done, the faster I can go back on my merry way.
See? We're a team. A very, very disgruntled team.
Well, let's put it this way. At this point, I already see everything going to hell. And hopefully, if we actually do good, they'll probably see Tieflings in a better lighting as well.
Like your energy. I love
I
it.
just need out of this town.
Bet.
So
The entire reason I joined your group was to get out of this town.
So when are we leaving?
My people are working on that. They will send word when we are good to go.
Kayla, I like your glass.
I think.
We're
are we
also
both,
still
are we
under the.
both drinking out of Harry Potter merch?
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Polyjuice potion.
Mm-hmm. We're kind of sort
Maybe
of
that's
stuck
why you
here.
turned into Falaschi.
Even if we do get the transport in town, we still stuck here for a day, if I'm not mistaken, because we still have that whole investigation crap going on, despite something happening, I'm guessing.
I'm sure Kira and the guard will let us know when we can leave. But at the same time, I don't want to stay here for too long.
We can take the opportunity and get that whip.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey. So yeah, earlier that was fucked up. What we gonna do? Let's at least do one big thing before we get the fuck out of town. So
Fuck up that lady.
Or fuck that lady.
I'll just steal her shit.
We need to come up with a plan. Unfortunately, none of us know where she stays at night. I'm assuming she's gonna stay around her trophies.
I could find out.
Do a little reconnaissance. Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Heidi, stabby.
Minus
I
the
can keep her
stabby.
distracted.
We need to hold off on the stabby for now.
Damn
She
it.
said they're gonna stay around her trophies, and even then, I highly doubt she's gonna pay much attention to them, given what happened with Pixie. She didn't care about it and rusted.
I mean, if you have a shot,
as much as I hate to say it, Jericho might have a little bit better luck convincing her to humor him
Do the
for
best.
a while.
Now, Deca. You've talked to her the most from what it seems. I could use some backup on this.
I'm gonna wink at Jericho.
I just look at him knowing what's going on and I was like, whatever you do, try to keep it down.
I'm gonna wink too.
Oh shit! That's not how you do it.
Falaschi's just like, wait, I don't know what's going on.
I
I
heard you
look at
like bad
Falaschi.
boys. Well, I'm bad at everything.
I look over at Falaschi, just put a hand on her arm and said, you don't want to know.
I don't like being
You told me,
no.
and you shouldn't have.
Falaschi,
trust me,
making this
you don't wanna
hard
know.
to try to keep him innocent. Ah!
Alright, how about I go do reconnaissance? I set up a signal for when I know that she is leaving, where she is to where she's going. And you guys meet her along the way.
Is the signal going to include blood?
No, I was thinking a bird.
I could give you my familiar.
Why didn't you just send your familiar in the first place then?
Because I constantly forget I have that thing. Because I'm a horrible person.
Why not both?
Do you at least feed it?
It's a magical creature. Does
Does
it
it
eat?
eat?
Does it eat?
Are you sure?
Ask
You're a
it for fuck's sake.
terrible, terrible person. I take your familiar with me.
Yeah, and then when she leaves, just send him my way.
Okay.
And his name is Sobek, by the way.
Sobek?
Just what?
Sobek.
Sobek.
So that
Oof.
So Sobek as a sparrow, I'll hand to Anwil. And I'll tell him, I was like, when she sends you off, come find me.
Can you
Oh,
ask
I-
it if it eats?
Do you eat?
It kind of just like,
Okay, out of character, do you want to know why that name sounds familiar to me, Kayla?
Why?
He is the ancient god of. He's the ancient Egyptian god of fertilization.
Anyway,
Anyway,
anyway.
here's my
He's
horny
also the
familiar.
ancient god of crocs too.
It just looks around and goes like, no.
Cool.
I lost my D20. Hold on.
Like, I am a spirit, you know. I am a spirit. Why do I do not need the pasta?
I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know what you do. Like, I wasn't given care instructions when you were handed to me. I just kind of assume things at this point.
I kind of
Like
sort
a
of.
dick, I turn into like a freshman all of a sudden. What up, Josh?
I'm trying
I
to.
don't know, man.
Actually, I'm looking at the group. I was like, I have an idea. It just requires me to go out into the wild area to try to observe the local wildlife here. See if I can use them as reconnaissance.
We'll need something quick. I don't know how much time that would take.
Do we need 3 forms of reconnaissance?
Alright, I take the sparrow and I'll be like, I'll see y'all later. We walk out the door. Just head up above or near the tent, but hit it. Keeping an eye on the entrances and exits.
The one thing I was thinking of as being reconnaissance will be out. It will be like sticking out like a sore thumb, because a wolf is not a native to a fucking desert area.
A jackal would be.
Coyote.
Coyote.
True. I mean, you ran across a jackal where, but if I turn into that, people are gonna fucking kill me. He's like, it's a jaguar! Kill the bitch!
In the meantime,
Wait, does it talk?
since Will's gonna go follow and watch, we need to, I guess, figure out a plan to, hate to say it, lure her into the room.
So basically,
Or
sleep with
alone
her.
somewhere, I don't know.
It's okay.
I kind of look at Falaschi. I kind of look up at Falaschi and I just kind of sigh. He's like, well, she's gonna find out one way or another.
I'm gonna take another drink of my dwarven firewater. A big one.
Jericho. Pipe. Indeed.
And Falaschi is still just sitting here, just like, what am I doing?
Wait, Marco, what's up?
I'm just gonna grab some extra dice. Hold on.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Oh no, I don't like this.
That's a terrible sign. That is a terrible sign.
I'm immediately terrified and take back everything we just said.
I also disguise myself. I do not look like Animal anymore.
Alright.
I was gonna comment on that. Like, the moment you left, Jericho was gonna say, like, wow, she's really quick to leave. Okay.
She's a person of action.
Well, we've all known her for what, maybe 2-3 days at the most? When she wants to do something, she tells us what she's gonna do, and then she goes and does it with or without us. Thought you would have noticed that by now.
Alright. Becca, you and me are gonna put on the show of a lifetime.
Oh shit, does this mean I have to put on makeup?
Up to you.
Wear makeup?
Wear makeup?
Just
I
fucking...
kind of sort of just, I'm just like looking at between Falaschi and Peppa right now at the moment, because I'm just like, what the hell are we gonna do? What are we, chop liver?
Decca will take back what little hair she does have and just tie it back in a ponytail, just to get it out of her face.
I think the plan is gonna be, once we get info on our reconnaissance, me and Decca are going to commence a pincer operation. And, you guys will be on standby if shit does not go the way we plan. Because there's a very real chance we might
That's
be
terrifying.
in a fight.
But let's be real, something's probably gonna go wrong.
I mean,
Right.
look at the Marco. Look at the picture Marco sent. That's terrifying.
Because I have some D1000 dice.
Oh, hell no!
Technically D10,000.
Why?
I don't know.
Why do you
Wild
think
magic?
I said that's terrifying?
Why wouldn't I have
Dealing
that?
with wild magic!
Unfortunately not. None of you are like sorcerers with wild magic
almost
search.
was. I almost was.
Almost. So, you are out reconnaissing
Mm-hmm. With the sparrow.
with Le Sparrow and
Sebek?
So big.
Go
Sobek.
back.
Sobek.
Alright. I assume you're moving towards the big tent.
Yes.
Alright. Well, I mean, you get there pretty easily. There's not a lot of traffic this time of night. But there are, even though it's dark, you can see pretty well, and you see that there are some people standing guard around the tent.
I just observe them, pay attention to their habits and what they're doing.
They don't actually do a lot. They just stand around.
So I slip into shadows and wait. Do I need to roll for that?
Is that a spell or something you have?
I just have really high stealth.
Right. Well, sure. Roll for stealth.
I don't have stealth. That is an 18. +6.
You and the shadows are just lovers at this point.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I am a rogue thief.
You are well hidden.
Marco's just like, how the fuck am I gonna deal with this now?
I just see the little eyeballs from Skyrim in my head when you're in stealth, just closing.
Right. But yeah, you do have that little birdie in your hand. That's better than two in the bush. So
Bird in the hand's better than two in a bush.
while you two are actually trying to get two in the bush.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you two have a plan. Falaschi and now just sitting here just like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Just sit here and
Y'all are
look pretty?
gonna be the muscle.
I still don't know what they're doing.
Falaschi,
I don't
I just
know
wanna
what's
hug you.
going on.
I want to go
I
put
just
my
wanna
hand
hug you,
on
Falaschi.
Falaschi's shoulder and just be like, it's okay.
Can you reach?
I'm
I
assuming
assume
we're
you're
all sitting.
She's not sitting!
I wasn't
wouldn't she
sitting.
be
I've
sitting?
I've been standing this whole time.
Alright, then fine.
Yeah,
I'll put my
she's-
hand on Falaschi's arm, and I want to look up at her and be like, it's okay. I'll tell you when you're older.
I mean, okay.
Okay.
She just accepts it!
What is the plan if this does not follow through?
No, what we always do: kill and take what we want.
I feel like there might be some problems if we kill her, though.
I mean, that's a possibility. We'll cross that
That's
bridge
a-
when we get there, though.
Listen, we're already
Jack-
under the radar of the guards. We have to avoid
Making a scene.
avoid scenes. We need to do this as quietly as possible.
You right?
I know I'm right. That's why I'm saying it.
I'm just like being an impatient Jura right now. I'm just kind of sort of just like, I look at Deca and Jericho and I was like, can I just, go out there into the crowd like a werebear, cause a panic and see if she'll come after me to make me her trophy?
As much as I like the idea of using you as bait,
I'm loving the energy, kid. Good stuff. I'm loving Vinitar. We are on a level right now.
but I would be
Minotaur-
more worried about the guards killing
It's like,
you.
I'm like on the same mind length as Deca trying to get them out, but at the same time, me being a druid, I just want to kill her and just release them all.
We don't know if killing her is gonna be able to actually break them free. Did anyone look at the types of locks that are used? Wait, hold on. Deca, try to get your familiar in there. Don't you have I don't know,
The familiars with
a weird
got-
link?
I've only got so much of a connection.
It's only like
the
100 feet.
familiars with Anwar right now anyway.
Wait, I wouldn't know this. I'm gonna try to connect with my familiar.
Too far away.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Damn.
No, it's too far away.
Damn. Okay. Well then, I guess.
Tell you what, even though my plan is kind of bashful and kind of idiotic, we can have it in the back pocket for later should everything go south.
We can try it tomorrow or something.
Plan B, got it.
I look over at Falaschi and say, and if that doesn't work, plan C could be you just sending a wall of daggers at everyone.
I was hoping I would get to worse today.
We have to avoid causing a scene.
I know.
At least for now.
It's been
Jericho
so long
senses a pleasant.
though.
It's only been 2 days.
That's so long!
Now, if we can get her out in the desert, away from guards, away from prying eyes, do whatever the fuck you want.
If we're doing this in the desert, no one remember her name.
I don't know. She got servants, my
Just
dude.
in the wind. It's just we'll keep it as a possibility.
And I just kind of look at Jericho and kind of give the best deadpan stare I can. If the necromancers in that little ritual we saw meant anything, those servants of hers are just a dime a dozen. They could care less.
I'm loving you guys. I'm loving the energy. You guys got the right idea. But Steka's right. We can't make much of a scene. I mean, you guys want some crossbows? We can always just, give it a old 1-2 tap.
I tap my quiver. I'm good.
I know you good. I'm talking about
I'm
our
solid.
tieflings here.
I
I mean, also,
dagger for throwing.
I'm
I
gonna do a
don't use
stupid-
them,
but-
but I have them.
So if I grab my staff, if I grab the staff that was given to me, do I have to roll a Constitution or will save every time I even touch it, or?
Well,
yes, a Constitution check. I'm pretty sure.
DM
So
can
me,
confirm
what-
this, but ask again because now his headset's on.
This is because me
Well-
being stupid. I completely forgot about it. I grabbed the staff that was given to me. Now, me grabbing that staff, do I have to roll a Constitution save every time I touch it, or is it when I try to change?
It's when you try to change.
Okay, because I'm just sitting here grabbing the staff. It's like, we have our own devices, but we'll keep that in mind, Jericho.
Alright, I offered you.
Alright.
I mean, there's always druid spells, so.
Hmm?
There's always druid spells.
True.
Like, I don't know if you realize, guys, but you're powerhouses when you look at abilities and spells.
Because I have my abilities, and I used the second level spell earlier for the dryad, not druid. And are we in the end taking? Is this like a long rest for us, or?
I mean, it's not 8 hours, so it's technically a short rest. Because you're venturing out into the night. I mean, you haven't really done anything all day.
Yeah, we haven't really done much. It's been, chilling. I mean, unless someone lost some HP somewhere.
Like you did.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
did
that's-
because I
Wait,
slapped you with my tail.
Oh yeah, that's right.
When
I was
I
thinking.
tripped and fell too.
You took one damage, so I mean,
It's nothing much to worry about. It's like a scrape. It's
Yeah.
just a scratch.
Just a flesh wound.
Scratch your arms off!
Where's the black knight?
Nothing.
Where's the black knight when you need him?
Alright, so what's going on with Anwil? What's the deal? Because we're just bullshitting at this point.
yep. What's the dealio?
I'm just watching and waiting for what's your face.
Watching and waiting.
You're not sending in the bird?
Caca, motherfucker.
Bird?
I mean, I can't talk to it, so it's not like I could tell it to do anything.
So the bird is just sitting there on your shoulder and going like, "Are we gonna do something?"
Again, I can't talk to it.
It can hear you.
I'm pretty sure it can talk to you.
No, it can only talk to Kayla or Becca.
It
Are you
still
metagaming
can
right
hear
now?
you.
Sorry.
It still talks.
Are you trying to tell me beings in my world can't do shit?
No, I was telling for Jake because he was like, it can talk to you.
It's the telepathy, man.
You
I could
can't
be talking
go-
under my breath going, man, I wish I could go in there and look and see what she was doing.
I mean, he's on recon with you via Kayla, so if he can do whatever he can to help, he's going to do it, probably.
Alright, I was talking under my breath saying I wish I could do that. But I don't think I could get in there. Because the guards were on look earlier because she said that she was kicking us out after the tour, so I don't think I would be easily allowed back in.
Right.
Plus, it's after hours.
And all the animals inside would probably also react. Anyway, the bird flies out of your breast pocket and goes through a gap.
God damn it. She's gonna kill me if that thing dies.
And it. I mean, you could always just try and sneak into it.
I thought you know,
I said there were people at each.
you said they're guards.
I said there were guards, but you also did sneak into a prison.
Yeah, you really
Why are
did.
you suddenly second guessing this?
Right behind their back,
And I stole the key from their pocket.
right? So, no excuse.
Okay, I guess I try and follow the bird in. Well, I try and follow, but I don't think it,
Is that pasta?
the gap was large enough for me as well, so I try and find another way in.
I'm upset.
Unless the gap was large enough.
I mean, the gaps are
Share.
shush, children. So the gap was large enough for the bird, but not large enough for you.
Okay. So I try and find another way to sneak in.
All right. I mean, there is the main entrance.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Alright.
There is the main entrance that is just like it can't be boarded up because it's like it. You could always try and like climb under.
I guess I'll do that. What would I...
Not a wall.
Would it be my stealth again?
Yeah.
That is a 16 plus my 6.
All right, that's 22.
Yeah.
You successfully climb under, and you arrive behind a few cages holding some creatures that have not noticed you.
I try and stay quiet and get through there without attracting attention to myself.
Right. Well, you're moving around. There are also a few people, guards inside. But they're also moving very quietly, so as not to disturb the animals or the creatures. But you cannot see Willow anywhere.
Can I see the sparrow?
It's like a stealth plane. It
Disappeared.
It disappeared. It's like see-through as well.
Oh! Alright, so I avoid the guards and go around to an area where they're not and search around, trying to either find the bird or Willow.
Alright. You're gonna need to roll a few stealth checks.
That is a 15 and my 6, so 21.
21.
9 plus 10.
21?
Yeah, you're not noticed.
Okay. How many more do I need to do?
Just 2 more.
2 more? That is an 11 with my 6, 17.
I'm just gonna roll for that one because that's pretty. Yeah, you're not noticed.
Okay. My next one with another 15.
All right. Yeah, you're walking around. No one really sees you. There are a few of the smarter creatures that notice you but don't say anything. And
I'm good.
once you've sitting down to like get the lay of the land, you feel like something landing on your shoulder.
I glance to my side to see if it's the sparrow.
It is,
Okay.
but it's turned into a small crow because.
Do I know that it's a shapeshifter?
Probably not,
Like,
but it has the same glow as the sparrow. Like it glows sort of celestial blue.
either you're heralding my death, or you're her familiar.
It, could-
Please tell me that didn't attract attention.
it did not. It was low.
Okay. Did you find out where Willow was? I guess I search around a little bit more to see if I find her.
All right. So far, if you look down on the ground, there aren't. I mean, there are a lot of footprints, but you can't exactly pinpoint which ones are hers. But so far, it seems to be. You can't really find any sort of like signs of where she's gone, because there are signs everywhere of where she's been.
And I
Nothing
can't
stands.
discern which is the most recent one.
Yeah, exactly. It's the evidence is drowning in evidence.
Because she works here. She's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And nowhere at the same time.
I try and see if there are any specific areas that wouldn't be open to the public. Like any service area?
Nah,
No?
it's a big tent that everyone can walk around in, but you must assume that some of these cages came from somewhere.
Yeah.
They must have been transported somehow.
So I look for marks around the cages to see if I could see where they were brought.
Well, most of the cages have like drag marks on them, which has now been filled with footprint.
Oh.
But they all seem to have been placed there. I mean, recently, because they arrived today. But all the drag marks point towards a specific location. That is the east side of the tent.
Okay, I'll go over to the east side and check that out.
Yeah, some of the drag marks go under the tent.
Under the tent. I'll lay down on the ground and lift the edge of the tent up to see if I can see if anything's on the other side. Because if somebody's over there, I don't want to draw attention by just barging in there.
Right. So you peek under the tent, and it's just back outside, but the drag mark end where where you can see some traces of cart
Okay.
Card mark.
I slip out, and would the cart marks be obscured because of the footprints, or can I follow them?
You can follow them for a bit. I'm still trying to I'm still trying to find the stats for that spirit animal. Because it might help out, but you know, it's hard to find it in the book. I know I've seen it somewhere. It just doesn't show me what I used to look at. God dang. Animal spirit. There it is. Spirit people. Yep, there it is. Yeah, there we go. There it is. All right. It has a little bit of. It has some bonuses in tracking. Because it's fucking old, and it has terrain advantage. So it flies off your shoulder and starts like moving forward in a pace that you can follow.
I follow.
And it goes down south, and you go there for a while, and then you get outside of the city and come across an encampment of a bunch of smaller tents, but they seem to be made out of the same kind of red and same kind of fabric as the larger one. And there are carts outside with some with a few pages around.
I try and make sure that I'm not noticed. Take a peek around. See what.
All right. The bird flies off on its own. And I need you to roll 2 stealth checks.
That is a 13 plus 6, so 19, and a nat 20.
Pasta.
Where's that
Marco's
5?
perfect.
Where's that 5? Where's that 5? I want. All right, fine.
5?
High five.
Yeah, I wanted you to roll a 5.
Oh. I don't want to be killed.
You're not gonna be killed. I'm just tired of you people rolling so dang well.
Listen,
And the one
I
time
went
we
through a
did
dry
roll
spell
well,
of rolling nothing but shit numbers, okay?
and the one time we didn't roll well, nothing happened. I kind of tried to pick up Pepper, but I finally got hit by that fucking alcohol at the last second and dropped my ass and went to sleep on it right there and then.
Yeah. All right. There are not as many guards around here because there aren't so many more things to protect. And you glide around in the shadows without being noticed. And then you come across what some might say a pristine tent. It's a little bit nicer. It's a little bit more fancy than some of the others.
You okay,
Hello?
Falaschi?
I'm just laughing at Jake with the pasta.
Pasta.
I had pasta for dinner too.
I just thought I lost my glasses, but I placed them on my laptop, and I was just overlooking.
All right.
Pasta.
But yeah, you find the tent, the pristine tent. You wanna have a glance?
I try and discreetly glance inside.
All right.
Good.
Are you
Would I do
gonna?
another skill? Or
Do you want to do it? Do you want to like glance through the door or door? Or do you want to peek under the tent or something?
I try and see if it has any gaps, like the main tent where the bird fit through.
It does not.
Then I'll peek under one of the sides.
All right. Roll for stealth.
That is 14. Yeah, 14.
That would have been cool, and at the same time, if you're engaging to run across in the menagerie, if you ran across a
So
Pegasus.
20.
All right. So 20. Boom.
I'm terrified.
As you look under, you see Willow. In her undergarments, getting ready for bed.
Spicy.
You got more action than what Deca did. Holy shit!
Sorry, you caught my attention. What's happening?
And a few
got
seconds
more-
pass, and then she stops what she's doing.
Put the tent down at that when she stops.
Before you do that, just before you put it down, he sees you.
Ah, shit.
I try and either
Oh, shit.
Disappear into shadows or something.
I try,
All right.
but not near her because she
not
would be
near.
expecting me to be somewhere close. I try and hide over the.
Oh, the what?
You said it was out of town, right?
Yeah.
So in the desert,
Yeah.
I try and hide over a dune and then slightly bury myself with the sand.
All right.
She a sandy bitch.
That is a 17. But now they are on alert for me.
So it's a 23.
Yeah.
Okay. So a few minutes pass, and you hear someone approaching, and she goes, "I know you're hiding. What? Do you think I'm stupid? I hunt and capture creatures, beasts. That's what I do. I followed your footsteps.
Ah, shit.
We're in a desert.
Well, I thought me moving the sand would have caused everything to tumble a little, but that makes
No.
She's a hunter. A huntress, to be exact.
Huntress.
Why is there different?
Just gendered words.
You'd be surprised how offended people get sometimes.
Alright. Do you want to crawl out of that stand, or am I gonna have to fish you out?
I slowly rise up.
I would have called bluff.
Hold on. I want to do a performance.
Okay.
Because she doesn't know it's me, because I disguised myself, so I don't look like Anne will.
Right. Okay. Roll for performance.
I have to see what that one is.
Oh, shit.
Performance is a +5. Do you want me to roll and then do it, or
Roll and then.
Okay. That is a 15 +5, so a 20.
All right. What are you gonna? What are you gonna do?
Forgive me, mistress. I saw you earlier, and I just could not stay away from your beauty. I wanted to know more about you, but I am not a very
Sociable.
I'm an awkward person, and I was not sure how to approach such a wonderful and amazing such as yourself.
The buttering up.
So I don't know if that's performance or if it's deception actually.
Deception, I have a +8. So my 15, it would make it a 23.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't like people spying on me. Not even if it's because they've taken a fancy. So, go on, get.
I apologize, mistress, and I promise I shall never do it again.
Alright.
She says in a very seductive
Just
tone.
yeet yourself out of there.
And I dip out.
As you dip, you notice that she's still wearing, like, undergarments, and her whip is still, like, coiled around her arm.
I turn and say, one last passing remark, my astutely fine madame. Thank you for gracing me with your presence. Shush! This is not your performance! Shush! Go away!
Fine, I'll go away.
Okay, thank you. But thank you for gracing me with the wonderful view that is you. Exit stage left.
So as you dip, you notice that she pulled out her whip. She cracks. She pulled out her whip, like.
Oh.
She started using it.
And then she cracks it once, and that's all you hear as she disappears into the night.
Okay then.
Well, that's not fucking ominous.
I just wonder if she was trying to stop me, but she didn't know what I was, so she couldn't stop me.
I mean, insight?
Can I roll for that?
Sure, it's a skill. If you don't
That's
have
just
it,
a +3. Oh, not 20.
Wow.
Okay.
Rocco's like, I'm fucking done.
It was more of a warning than anything
Did
else.
not come back. Okay.
Yeah, like fuck off.
Rocco's like, I'm fucking done with these rolls.
I'm sorry. Thank you, guys.
And as you get away, the bird lands on your shoulder again.
I never want to get that close to her again.
Unlike some other people. She may be evil, but you know.
But she said.
Jake lip hoofed.
Right?
There he is.
What's up?
So while
for a second there.
While all that's been going on, what's going on with the rest of y'all?
Well,
and that's why I got kicked out of the bar.
For dancing on the tables.
Wait, so you mean to tell me you got into a dance battle with somebody, jumped on top of the bar, kicked the freaking bartender in the face and told him to piss off, and you got kicked out because you couldn't win?
Alright, listen, if you went through an entire keg and a half of dwarven mead and followed it up with a little bit of whiskey, you do some crazy shit, alright?
Wait, you can dance?
If you're drunk enough, anyone can dance.
I just shake my head. I just shake my head while laughing to myself, and I look over at Jericho and, and you want to sit here and do this plan with her?
Deska goes, no, you know what? And she drinks some more of that dwarven fire whiskey and slams it down on the table. She goes, She slams it down in front of Jericho. Take a drink. We're about to dance off.
Falaschi, I think we're gonna hit the kid between these two.
You're doing this on my grounds. Take a drink.
I accept the challenge.
Come on.
Falaschi, help!
I
We need
mean,
the tieflings to
don't
stop the
think-
humans.
I don't think they really are gonna hurt anything. Let them have their fun.
We have a bard who we know can kill somebody if he wanted to with his words, with a ranger who will attack anyone that disagrees with her. Why do you think this is harmless?
Wait.
I just-
Does there happen to be like a minstrel or something playing in the bar?
Or what?
I was just about to say, Keija looks over at y'all and he's like, who's gonna play the music?
Jericho pulls out. He just pulls out a lute and like blows the dust off it.
Alright, Jericho. Hit me with that sweet tune. And I'm gonna roll a performance. For the love of God.
Jericho
Plus,
takes a
just
deep
goes
breath
back
and
to
just
reading.
starts strumming on his lute. I don't have anything to actually strum. I can beatbox if you guys want actual music.
Alright.
It's fine.
Throw it down and close my eyes because I'm scared to look. But it's dark in here, so I can't see shit to begin with.
So roll
No.
for performance because it's dancing.
Holy shit, okay.
Do I also have
That's
to
a
roll for
22.
performance?
You rolled a 19 on performance, I'm guessing.
A 19 plus 3. I got a 22, bitches.
Alright, what did you roll, Jericho?
I didn't roll. I haven't rolled yet. Yeet. Oh, that's an 18. Wait, hold on. What's my Oh, I have plus 5. 18 plus 5. 23.
Yeah.
You're equally
Oh boy.
well danced. Like you are throwing shake.
We're passing it back to one another. Getting
Jump up
everyone
on the
in the
table
bar
and start
hype.
river dancing.
Hitting that raw Rasputin.
As soon as you jump on the table, give me a dexterity check.
Both of us?
No, just Becca,
Okay.
because you didn't tell me you weren't on the table.
This is true.
This ought to be fun. 9.
There. This is what I was looking for whenever you pulled out that freaking. That is fitting for this entire situation. Welcome.
I don't have
All
Discord
right.
open.
You are hit in the head with a wooden mug.
Ooh. Who, him?
Guess who threw it?
The bartender?
Indeed.
I'm hit with a mug.
You're hit with a mug.
Oh, damn.
Congratulations, you've been mugged.
You've been mugged.
Oh no.
And hold on.
I look back at the bartender, seeing that he did it, and I was like, "Thanks, bartender."
That guy's just like crouched down, going, "Oh, god damn it! What the fuck?"
I
Hey,
held up my
bartender.
I held up my finger and said, "Wait a minute." I'm still
Oh,
trying to remember the accent, and it. Oof. Well, won't you get down from that table there? We don't at all.
that's it.
Yeah, you could have asked nicely.
Oh, with how much you've been drinking, I don't think asking would have done that.
I
He
look at
raises
him
a
and
point,
go,
you know.
"You might be right," and I get off the table. And I take another swig. Probably starting to run low off my Firewater.
And if
Falaschi,
you
can
just
we
ask-
stop her?
And if you just asked, I would have pointed you toward the dancing table because it's bound to happen. Particular table for it. There's a dancing table.
I'll be damned.
And then he points to that table that you guys you haven't really noticed it, but it's a table with a pole. So.
Oh.
I look at Jericho. Keep playing. And I'm gonna pull that.
I got Jericho's always like, you don't want to do that.
I look at Minotaur and go, yes I do. And I take the biggest swing out of that dwarven firewater I can.
I let her go, hold my hands up and said, your fault, not mine, if anything happens.
Falaschi just puts her scroll down and grabs Deca.
Alright. No. Let this happen, because this ought to be good. I rolled an 18 plus 3.
Okay.
Again.
This woman got a blackjack.
21.
She got a blackjack. Yeah. She got a fucking blackjack.
My
Are
ass
Alright.
you drinking in real?
pole dancing.
Are you drinking in real time as well, or just
No, I was drinking tea.
you just like laughing? You were just giddy as fuck right now. I had to
Pole
ask
dancer
because you.
now.
Jericho's
Look at
playing
me,
something
Mama,
with
pole
some bass.
dancer.
Alright.
Like just in the background, like okay.
Well,
go Deco.
I just give Peppa some fresh food, and it's like this is gonna be good.
So
Like
as you jump
slightly-
on the table, he holds up another mug and is like, "Now don't you take your clothes off? We don't like that."
I look at him, I was like, I would at least take off my cloak. This thing gets in the way. And I take off my cloak, because that's the only article of clothing I take off.
Alright, fair enough. We're not that kind of establishment.
Can I show a little bit of ankle? Just kidding. Not
Oh
really.
my
Not
God.
really. Not really.
Little bit of shoulder.
Scandalous up in here.
You don't know what you're asking for.
I don't know, I've seen a few. The accent slipped from me again. Okay.
Kind of like it was like a Scottish like accent. It wasn't thick,
It's
but
more
it was there.
Irish. It's
Yeah,
more
it wasn't-
Irish.
It wasn't very thick, but it was there.
I mean, I'm fucking pole dancing. Like, I'm going ham.
Alright,
Like,
roll for
some-
acrobatics.
Sounds
Some
like-
shit is happening y'all didn't know. That Deca didn't know she could do.
Jericho's fueling this fire when
Uh,
he can.
Okay, that one was a 15.
The fact that we have this picture down here that's possibly fueling the fire does not help.
Do you have any bonuses to your acrobatic?
That's with my bonus. I have a +2.
Alright. Yeah, you're pole dancing your heart out.
It's burlesque.
Now that scene from Moulin Rouge plays where it's like, can.
Can't. Oh, dude. Oh.
This keeps up, this might well be Coyote Ugly.
Everybody can.
Jericho's like in shock seeing this side of Deca, but like is like, I think I have friends now.
For the record, this is like the happiest y'all have ever seen her, by the way.
I know.
I'm
She's
like,
always
I wanna
really-
stop it, but at the same time, she's just having a blast, and I kind of sort of just amused by this.
Has Anwell and or the Sparrow arrived yet while this is happening?
I look over this
sure.
Lazarus like, I wonder how much he's gonna regret this in the morning.
Well, we can always roll for Constitution later.
Or she could always just do that spell again.
That's very true.
That's a cheat.
That just makes him more reckless with the drinking. Son of a gun.
I mean, she's not gonna die from it. What's the harm?
Like I said,
You
happy
say
till we
that.
get-
You say that, and she rolls a nat 1 on her Constitution save. What are you gonna do then? You're gonna have fun with
liver-
that, aren't you?
Liver failure. What else?
That's
It's gonna
silent
kill her.
killer. So yeah,
While
pole
she's
dancing.
actually reading her book.
Alright. We're having fun. When you notice, oh yeah, I can do that too. I forgot. You notice your spirit companion just flies through the door. The fucking spirit, I forgot I can just do that. And kind of flaps in front of you, and then like is confused by seeing you dancing. But no.
Oh, I would picture it at this point like Decca's kind of hung upside down with her legs wrapped around the pole, just like arms out, and then slides down and goes, "Oh hey, what's up?"
Is it weird that I had that same thought process going through my head right then before you described it?
I was like, "Oh, he goes, what's so big?"
Jericho has become very much more aware of Decca as a female.
Now the question is,
alright.
Jericho, is she thick?
She's small.
I am small, mighty. I have to
Small
be
might
athletic. Come on,
confirmed.
I'm a tiny person and I was raised in the fucking woods.
She's a tiny person raised in the woods who has more rage than a goddamn bull on roids.
Because you know what
Also,
they say,
on
the smaller they are, the closer.
On the walk back, I undisguised myself.
I want to look at Sobek and go, boop, and poke his beak.
Did you really just poke his beak?
Boop.
Why?
Decca's in a good mood.
That doesn't have me drunk in the game and in real life. Holy shit.
As you boop it, Sobek turns into a hummingbird, and then so he can better like control his flying.
Precision. That's what matters.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then.
I'll sit upright.
Okay then.
And I'll look up and see Anwil.
Yeah, and we'll. There you go.
How'd it go?
You alright, Marco?
How'd it go, and we'll tell him.
I almost died.
I love how you went from drunk to sober in less than 3 seconds. Like, holy shit.
Wait, important question. Anwil, do you look like Anwil or do you look like you did when you left?
She
I look like Anwil.
Okay. What do you mean you almost died?
I mean, she caught me and I almost died.
Huh.
Wait, you got caught? Like, I thought you were Spoopy.
Nobody else caught me but her.
Fair enough.
That's actually kind of terrifying.
Like, it's like, I think the Huntress, she is the counter to us in rogue sneaking because she's a tracker as well, so she knows when someone's afoot sometimes.
Was she in the tent?
No. They have a setup outside of town. She has her own special tent.
I heard special tent.
Jericho, not now.
No, now.
Oh, he's just gonna laugh for him. I caught her getting ready for bed in her undergarment. And then she threatened me with her whip in nothing but her under.
Deco, we need to go now.
I grabbed Jericho. Sit your ass back down.
It would look really suspicious if you showed up right after she already caught somebody sneaking into her cave.
We know where she's at. Or at least where she's staying. Do we know how long this festival's gonna be in town?
I don't know. Do you?
I think we
I
should
want to look
take
at
the
the
chance to
barkeep.
just.
Hey, Kojak.
Keijo.
Kojak or Benji?
Kimosabi, how long is the festival gonna be in town?
What a few more days.
Couple days? Alright, so we've
Yeah.
got... Thank you! So we've at least got a couple of days to figure out her pattern. And we also know that she's trying to set up a track to go after Trask. So I'd say we've got maybe, I'm gonna think this roughly, a week. Maybe less.
Maybe less.
Probably less.
More than likely less.
So we need to figure out, I'll give it, we'll take another day to watch her. We need to figure out what her plans are. We need to figure out what her tracks are. And go from there.
She also saw me catch one of your arrows. I think she'll think of us as capable hunters. We should be able to, impress her. Or at least get her attention.
I think we've already got her
Without too much.
attention. What we do is we need to keep that in good intentions.
First we got her curiosity, but now we need her.
I don't know if we entirely have. She has entirely good intention or standing of us, because you did almost set a lot of shit loose with your antics when you first met.
Listen. Don't bring me being a dick into this.
Oh, but that was her first impression of.
That might have been her first impression, but we were able to impress to an extent.
I think Jericho impressed her there at the end.
That's kind of also her fault for the fact that she had a cage that was almost broken and she didn't care for it until it was too late.
But in the meantime, we just need to watch her.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Now, what time of the night is it? Day, night, what time, roughly?
It's night. I know that much.
It is night.
It's night, sun's down. I want to look at them. Decca's in a good mood. She's like, alright, now that we're done with the technical stuff, I'm gonna take another swig of my dwarven firewater. And be like,
Can I roll for sleight of, can I roll for a sleight of hand, sleight of hand and take it from her?
I don't
Take
think
what?
you manage it.
Huh?
Take her gourd.
Oh, too late.
Oh,
Shit.
I'm gonna take a swig and I'm gonna set it back on the table. I'm gonna put the cork back in.
I was gonna take it from her and just take a drink of it myself, just like slight as like, Mike, yeet, I'm like, yup.
And
Hey.
I'm gonna look at everybody else and be like, who else wants to dance? Because I'm having way too much damn fun tonight.
I kind of look at her, just have a little genuine smile on my face for the first time with her. I was like, sure, why not? We've been too serious for the longest time anyway.
I grab Venator and make him dance with me.
I kind of sort of kissed myself out of being pulled up to dance out of nowhere suddenly. And I guess we
you
started dancing.
agreed.
I did, but I wasn't expecting her to just yank me out of my chair.
You're the victim.
Do I
Jericho
need to roll a
gently bumps
performance check with her?
Falaschi with his hip as he continues to play music.
I was just getting this too. She was the one that got the first touch with the Rebecca.
Falaschi just kind of looks at him like, I'm reading.
High key, that sounds like me in real life.
Okay, but you've been through some stressful situations lately. Why don't, we, just de-stress a little bit.
Is your arm not tired, mister?
I'm a bard. I exist for one reason. Two reasons.
Oh,
To play music and get pussy.
unless of course you seduce the wrong thing and it gets you instead.
Raindrops on roses and kicking the homeless. Killing small children alone in the forest.
Decca, are you okay?
Really? I was really hoping that was gonna be the raindrop on roses and whiskers on kittens. Sticking my dick in rotisserie chicken.
Marco just sitting here just listening to us have a bunch of shenanigans go on in the end.
I mean, I was thinking, when you started singing, I was thinking like, well, there's something worse you could say there.
Finding ways to prove that the earth is flat.
My ass is fat. But no, Decca's just dragging Venator around, making him dance with her. Horribly
doing
at
my
this
best to-
point. She ain't trying. She's just dragging him around, flailing his arms around.
I'm doing my best to try to keep up with her so I don't step on her feet, let alone my tail smacking her, or her stepping on my tail for that matter.
Jericho kind of circles around Falaschi like, come on, you've been my guardian angel lately. Dance
Oh!
with me.
Shigoya, okay.
What was that?
It's Russian for good grief.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
yeah.
oh. She says out of nowhere, it's like, yeah.
Just throws down her scroll. Whips off her glasses. Fine!
I'm gonna do something just for the heck of it.
Be inspired.
It's probably gonna be a strength check. It's probably gonna be a strength check, but I want to try to pick up Deca bridal style and start dancing with her that way.
Oh my.
Okay, sure.
This is how someone
need to
gets
roll for
Black
anything?
Widowed real quick.
Yeah, roll a strength check.
Strength check.
Yeah.
Okay. My strength bonus is a +1, so. Wow!
I don't know if that's bad or good.
Hey, Marco.
Is she rolling
You know
that
those
20?
No, you know those bad rolls you were wanting?
Oh my god, tell me you got a nat 1.
Oh no.
He drops her.
He
My
doesn't
tail
even
got
manage to pick her up.
My tail got in the way.
So you try to pick her up, but you lose your footing, and then you just fall over her instead.
I just looked at him and said, hello there.
Oh.
Now you're both on the ground. Venator on top of Deca.
This is a very awkward position.
Decca's
mean,
just like,
does it
oh god.
I kind of get up quick and look at her, it's like, nice seeing you here.
Please get off of me.
Oh, but do I have to?
3, 2.
I start
What?
laughing and I help her back up to her feet. Hey, you're the one that wanted to have fun, right?
I said have fun, not trying to suffocate me underneath your body.
Fair point, fair point. And we start trying to do this wonderful thing we call dancing again.
I want, because I'm so tiny. Wait, how big is Venator?
5'7".
He's 5'7". I'm like a foot shorter than Falaschi. Like
it won't be
literally a
as
foot
fun. It won't be as
shorter.
fun if I do it with Venator. I want to go up to Falaschi, and I want to be like, "Will you dance with me?"
Oh,
Okay.
I said yes. Oh, she did.
Okay. Ken, I want to put my feet on top of her, and I want to do the little feet thingy.
Oh my god.
Except Falaschi doesn't know how to dance.
It's okay. Just kind of like stomp around.
This is like an entire session of adorable going on
I
right
want to
now.
direct Falaschi and just tell her where to put her feet.
This, if you or I edit this
Should I
is how
slow the
pop
music
syllable
down
portion
to something
for
a
all
bit
this.
more,
You hear me, Deca?
What?
saying I love
I mean, we did almost get married.
I want
This is my future
to
big titty goth girlfriend, alright?
The DM is just sitting here just listening to us go batshit crazy at the bar.
I'm making a sheet of fucking things. You're entertaining yourselves. That's good.
It's giving him
That
time
the
to
role
plot.
he was hoping for, but the roles he was hoping for everybody else to get, I get it in an innocent situation. I got another nat 1 in a fucking innocent situation. What are the fucking odds of that?
It was funny though.
I'm
It
so
was
sorry.
great. More than one.
I feel like this
That's-
would be a good place to stop. I mean, it's a high note.
It is. I was thinking about the same thing.
Heyo, my name's Andy. I've been your beanstalk of a tiefling, Falaschi Targana. Yeah.
What's up? It's me, Jake, aka Jericho, Karen Memmius. Returning back from sick leave, only to be even more of a thought. Thank you.
I'm Ray, your tiefling druid, also known as Venator Noctis, and got the only critical fail this entire session so far.
I crit failed last week.
Well, for tonight's session.
Oh, for
rather.
tonight. Okay.
I'm Amanda. I was Anwil, and I saw fine booty today.
Yes, you did.
I am Kayla playing Deca Riverin. It turns out I have a secret talent.
And I am Marco, the guy who keeps forgetting what accent to do.
Everyone's
love you.
Irish, or no one is Irish.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for joining the Guildhall.
Bye bye.
See ya next time.
See you next time.